Well, hello, good evening, everyone. It is 6 in the evening out here in the Netherlands. It is a nice and sunny day. It's 17 degrees, or at least it was. It will probably start to cool off a little bit now. And it is time for some more news cycle streaming. We have been doing quite well. We actually have 2 storages that are now almost full. And we have Carla and her people coming for us. And hopefully they will join us and we'll get some good stuff in. And all we need now is bronze ingots for another mission. And, well, we're just busy. But, of course, I cannot get started without all of you. Because all of you make these streams so amazing. So, hello, Roadhog. I see Kevin, but I bet there's others too. Welcome, welcome. Of course, feel free to just lurk and enjoy the stream and listen to me or whatever. Or mingle in chat. Most people don't bite. Some might bark a little bit, but that's probably all they do. And other than that, we should all be fine. How are my 2 friends doing that are in the chat already? Hope you both had a nice day, as I'm going to unpause the game because it's time we get going. Now, don't forget, this is early access. It's a small dev team. They are developing the game. But yeah, there might be some things not perfectly balanced, or there might be things that need a bit of work and stuff like that, or there could be a bug here and there. Although I must say, all in all, I think they have been doing quite a good job. So having said that, let's get straight into it. And now that we do get the issue that 99% of our storage space is full, we might need to build another storage. So let's build another big stockpile. It will cost us 9 logs. But that's okay, that's not a problem. We can do that. And we can probably make it go somewhere here, where we have room for it. So let's go with another stockpile. Gordon, member for 13 months already. That is so amazing, my friend. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Ooh, if we get more craftsmen, we can actually hire them. We have only 2. Now, I believe we do have the option to school them. Technical boot camp. So we could make more craftsmen. Unfortunately, we have nobody available at the moment. So that is not really an option. Would be nice, though, if we could do that. Under construction, so there should be people coming in to build that. Let's speed up a little bit here. We have the processing yard for the soap. But, yeah, tell 6 required. We have a lot. We have a lot of water. And we have a lot of herbs. So we could make soap. But, yeah, have to wait a bit until we get some extra hands available to us. I think... Oh, there's plenty of organic waste available. 5,000. Development complete. The water pump, the wind turbine, and the compost facility. Ooh, that's nice. And our scouts have arrived in a province. What will they find there? Considering the rock structure and tall meadow texture, it's certain that there's an underground water source here. Well, let's start digging. That'll be good. Idle in the province. Yeah, we probably have to check the world map, because these are idle here. There must be areas still to be sent out. See, so let's go over there. Let's check out that area. This is the valley. We could probably invest in some stuff in a... But we also need to include a workforce, which is a problem because we don't have people available. We can build structures here, like a road, increases daily production. We can get the well to get 38 water production or get mineral production up. But yeah, we'll have to wait until we really get some people available. That's our biggest issue now. People. Luckily, they do give birth and all, but it takes a bit of time. Sorry, a little cough there. Time flies. Yep, time flies. It is already end of May here. Well, the 20th of May, of course. But yeah, time flies. It's nice. There are several fresh tracks in the area. It may be home to large herds of several species, including big game, or it may be on migration route. Definitely a good spot for hunting. Good. So these guys went to a place for hunting, which is right there. There's also more provinces to discover, so let's send these guys out to the tundra and see if they can actually find something good out there. We'll see. Ooh, now these arrived at their place. What did they find? Ooh, something like an... There's no one. Yeah, who wrote that? Although the soil and surface don't seem like they will yield anything, the trees can be made use of. Okay, so they found trees to chop down. Well, let's keep exploring. We have the exploration teams now anyway, so let's keep doing that. Okay, so far. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Well, we have some very good weather predictions for the next week. Basically a little bit too good, because it will be like 27 degrees, which is way too hot for me. I like it a little bit cooler, like 24, 23, and then a nice cool breeze. That's my kind of weather. But hey, we don't have to say it all. We don't get to say it all, so just happy with what we get. We get some nice weather, which is nice. Hopefully we can really enjoy it. So we got some new stuff, like the new windmill, which is now up and running. At least it said a windmill, but I wonder why. Oh, the wind turbine. It needs tin ingots. Oh, we can also get the storehouse. But it consumes a lot of power. Unresearched. Okay. Production. We can get the smelter, but we already have the compost facility. Collects and processes human waste from residents to produce usable organic waste. Advanced and partially mechanized equipment offers much greater processing capacity. Ah, so we can probably upgrade this one. Yep. To the next tier building. And that's going to go for quite a few more buildings. So, oh, a group of travelers. Yes, please. 14 workers. That's exactly what we needed. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 2 more in here. Let's make more manure. We can use that. Are there other buildings that still struggle to get people? Yes, we have a smelter. Okay. I think we should make bronze, but we don't have tin ingots yet. Iron production. I don't know, we don't need that. Copper. We have plenty of copper. Could use this, but we don't have tin yet. And tin ingot is still locked. We have to research that, so cannot put anybody in there. We do have the steam generator, though. It generates power constantly, and if we put an extra man in, we generate a lot more. Oh, that's good, actually. And this is the kiln, which makes bricks for us. Could also be adding a person to that. This is the gathering camp. We cannot add anybody there. At least not at the moment. This is making us meat. We can also do dairy, but we have to unlock it. Probably check the research tree for now. To see what else we might be getting. We have the switches and circuits now. This will get us into inland fish farm, tin ore and the tin ingots. I would like that, but we need a lot more cable for it. And we don't have that yet. This will need those tin ingots. This we can already research. It gives a storehouse, a guardhouse, cobblestone road, and a white road. Now I wonder, less affected by environmental conditions. Oh, that might actually be good. Alright, let's start the research. Let's get that up. That'll be good. Divided layers. We can get sheet fences and a small gate. Okay, that's interesting too. After this, let's start with the roads. Might actually speed things up and make things a little bit more efficient, which can be good. A pasture for the sheep yard. Okay, but it says there are no people in here. But it kinda also doesn't tell me that I can actually put people in there. We have 2 people in here, so is this not hooked up then or something? Is it too far away? Is it that it? Does seem to be working though. So I wonder why it says no 2 people, even though it seems to be working. Okay. Well, we'll let it run and see what happens. We also have our mines, of course. Maybe we should start training a few people. Merchant arrived. Oh, that's interesting too. We could probably do some trade, but let's start training a bunch of craftsmen for paper and basic tools. Yep, start training. There we go. Let's see. Maybe we get 1 or 2 that actually pass, because not everybody passes, of course. Foreign merchant. All right, let's start to trade. We have basic tools and a bit of wire. He has rawhide, meat, and fish. Well, since we have so many basic tools, we could just trade a bunch of tools, I guess. Let's trade 20 tools. We have 1487. And, I don't know, try and get back some of this. Hold shift, so you can do 25 at a go. Okay. Let's say we also... Oh, we don't really need fish or anything. Trade for some meat, but we have plenty of meat as well, so that's also no use. We could use just a few more hides again, I guess. There we go. Alright, confirm. Well, at least we did a trade. Now the trader can leave. Most of the other buildings are good. This is the main... we need to get people into the maintenance building. Because we were getting a bit of a malus from that. Maintenance workforce is low, but yeah, we have only 2 people right now. As soon as we get more, we can actually do more maintenance, which will be good. So that will keep production up. And perfect maintenance, see? Perfect maintenance status, that's good. And a hygiene opportunity. For a community that works with their hands, the presence of a decent soap can be a lifesaver. +5 morale to all classes and +5 health. Now, there is no way that we can tell them to use extra or anything, so it just gives a boost, which is good. But if we take a look at meals, for instance, we can probably give them some extra food without making this go all bad. And since we have only 2 craftsmen, yeah, they already have extra, so that's good. But that can boost morale a bit, and that will make them work even more efficiently. So I would be happy with that. So what have you been doing today, Kev? What have you been doing, Roadhog? Hope all went well today. Doesn't look like the training is already done. Oop, those are the cycles. What's there? Yeah, they're still busy. Okay. I think we have a good set of windmills. We might be able to upgrade these to the actual wind turbines. But yeah, we need tin and wire and all. I think so far we need quite a bit of wire. And we're not making that much yet. What do we need for wire? Copper ingots. We have 24 available. Okay, so we have a few copper ingots. Just not too many. Can I cycle through? Okay, we have only 2 smiths. They're making the tools right now. We don't need that many tools that we have at the moment, though. So we can switch one to make copper ingots. The only thing is, are we making enough copper ingots? Well, that I think we need the smelter to make more copper ingots. We have plenty of copper ore. We're not really making copper ingots. So that could be something. But for that, we also need these hardworking craftsmen. So that's where the training comes in, so that we might actually start to make some copper stuff. Restructuring. Ooh, we get a mission, I think. Our settlement has begun to resemble a village. We're not a group of wanderers looking to scrape by anymore, though it feels as though our new way of living means working constantly. We can't hope to endure a life like this for too long. We need to think about adjusting our shifts to allow us a day of rest. New working schedule. 1 day off per 9 days of work. +7 knowledge gain, +5 morale, -15 workforce. Our way is still the best. Now we can change. We can give them 1 day off for every 9 days that they work. That's okay. I was screwing my new case got here at 7 and couldn't leave it to do some work at Nice, so you got your new computer case. Good, I like it. Don't forget to post a few pictures of it when it's busy, or maybe when you're still assembling it, you can already post a few pictures. You know, that can be fun. We would love to watch that. Ooh, the scouts have arrived. Let's check the scouts. What did they do? Ooh, the new region can yield significant resources. It would be useful to explore it thoroughly and see what it's available. Okay, finish. Let's go and check it out. And training is complete. 4 craftsmen, 4 trainees ready to take on craftsman duty. Yes. So we got 4 craftsmen now. That means that we can put 2 in here. And now all of a sudden this building can start producing the copper ingots that we need. Or the bronze ingots. Successfully completed. Wait for Carla and the people to arrive. A total of 11 workers, 2 craftsmen and 5 children have joined us. We got another 2 craftsmen. Happy, happy. Let's get craftsmen in here. Let's get a few workers in here to get some better optimization. 20 morale to all classes. Maintenance workforce is low. No way. It's very high, actually. We have maxed it out. And, ooh, even more morale. Nice. Right now, I don't see a lot of buildings that still need a workforce or certain special people in it. So we can hold off with some things. Although you want people to have a job, so that might be one that is actually quite important. Here also needs to get in a craftsman. Now, we were seeing a lot of these overlays where we could see how many people we need. And all of a sudden, I don't see those anymore. Development completed. Cobblestone road and the storehouse. Okay, nice. Utilities, the storehouse. It needs power. A larger, more organized space for holding resources. Increase the total storage. I wish it would tell how much the total storage would be increased. It is a relatively small building though, so that is the good news. So let's build one and see what it does for our storage capacity. Might be good. Not an IKEA bed. Nope. First have to buy a phone. But this was more important. Yeah, you have to set your priorities right. But, well, you know, glad you enjoy what you bought. That's already very important and very good. The forge. Can we upgrade this to a smelter? Yes, we can. So we have the smelter, which is probably more effective in doing what it does. Might make sense as well that it is. So we can upgrade this and get it up to the next tier. So we get another smelter going. But then we also need the craftsman. We have 2 craftsmen free, so we could actually do that. Okay, so we have meat in there. Here we're also spreading around the soap now. So quite a few things are working out just as they need to. Oh, we can also upgrade the stockpile to the higher tier. Oh, nice. That would be a good one, I think. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. Empty. Well, this is working. So we get our sheep stuff in. We have plenty of clothing. They're building this now. Well, we cannot upgrade any of these buildings. Are the farms working as intended? Yes, this is all working as intended. Nice. Oh, these can use 2 craftsmen. That will make the workforce even more efficient. We'll get a lot more coal. We do need the coal as well to process it here, so that's nice. Another thing was, yeah, we need to make soap. We're doing good with the soap. We have so many herbs available now. We're not producing enough clay anymore, though. Let's put in 2 workers. See if that changes it, and if we will now produce enough clay again. I think we should. I think we should be producing enough clay. We're also making more wire now. We have 44 of that in store now. Can I see how much wire we have? No. Okay. Not that way. So we'll probably have to extend this view, and then we might be able to see how much wire. 68 wire. Okay. Because for one of the researchers, we also needed the wire. This one. But we need to get more wire. We need more paper. This one is done, so that's good. For this, we also need more paper. So I have to check with the paper production. Wasn't one of this making paper? No. It's a bit unclear to me what is actually producing... Ooh, railways. That'll be cool. What? So sometimes... It's a bit of a search to figure out like which building is actually making the paper. But one of these is probably making the paper. So this is creating lumber and firewood. But we should have a third one of these. 1, 2. Oh, we only have 2. So none is making paper at the moment, I guess. So we're going to need another one of these to make me some paper. That's just a lumber mill. Can we not upgrade it? No. Okay. So we have to build another lumber mill to make me some paper. Now here we're going to see another little trick with the landscaping. We'll plant it and up, all of a sudden it's flat. But it is what it is. It's okay. We can deal with that. Nothing to worry about. Next planning for the case is by the end of the year to slam a custom-built water cooling system in it. Carbon hardline tubing. But first a new desktop and chairs. Ah, nice. And maybe a phone. Oh, you're not really going to get along with the phone soon. Ooh, the scouts have arrived in the tundra. Iron, copper, tin and coal. Yes, please, continue. Let's see what else they can do. They're in the tundra now. Let's start exploring these areas. There we go. It's a bit hard sometimes to keep track of the world map as well as we are just going through these buildings. Now here we have the storage yard. Ooh, this storage is 2,300. The other storage is 1,500. So it adds an extra 8,000 to it, but it does cost us power. 250, which is actually not that bad. I don't think, yeah, this is power free. So for 250 power, we get 8,000 extra in storage space. That's pretty good. And once we are starting to run out of storage space again, we can just upgrade one of these, and then it should be quite good. Hey Stephen, welcome in. Good to see you. Yes, it is evening here. It is past 6. It is 6:21 now. So yes, it's evening. How are you? Hope all is well. How was your day? Wonder if there's going to be an upgrade for the farms too at some point. Might be interesting. This will be... I cannot see what that's going to be. So we have to wait until we unlock all of this, I guess. But we're not really working on the paper yet. We have to wait for that building here to be done. And it's done. Let's start making paper. Let's get a bit of a workforce in. The question could be... There is some stuff that we have so much of that we might actually reduce the numbers of it. So we have a lot of herbs, for instance. We can only store 1,000. And we have a lot already. So this one is doing the herbs. So we can take 2 workers out for now. And then put them in here so that we make more paper. Because I do want to make a lot more paper for now. And that way we can tweak productions here and there a little bit. I don't know. That was thousands. It is thousands. It is. Hey, Cooper. Good to see you. How are you doing? Very gassy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, hope nothing too gassy, but... you know, you can always light a fire there. The scouts have arrived. Let's see. The rock, sand, and mineral dust are serious indications that there's an ore vein beneath. Alright, let's see what we can get out of it. Let's keep doing exploration for now. I think there's quite a big world map out here. Look at this. This is still a lot of uncharted land. And we might even be able to go a little bit that way. There's also water. I don't think we can get on the water. I don't think there's any boats or anything yet. But maybe sometimes. We'll see. We'll see. Most of the numbers go up. Water is actually going down at the moment. Oh. I see a little problem there. We do have some wells here and there. Here's one. Can we upgrade it? Yes. Question is, what is the upgrade for the well? The upgrade is a water pump. And it requires bronze ingots. We don't have bronze ingots yet. So... right now, we might have to do with extra wells to make sure that we get that in. And then when we really get far enough that we can build some serious bronze ingots, we might be able to pull this off. Otherwise, we might just have to make sure that we... let's put this in here near the road. It should be an okay spot for now. We might just have to lower the amount of water that people use. Okay, here's a droplet. If we can do it so that we can use both droplets. See, this works. Let's place a well out there. Works better if you connect it to a road. So, you know. Let's just build a dusty road here. Is there a road close here already somewhere? Oh, there's a road up here. Let's go here, then here. And then there. There, we should see the road appearing, I think. Yeah, whoa, there goes the landscape. Oh, boy. A request for betterment. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Bigger portions. Chief, our portions are not filling enough. What? You already get big portions. Stop complaining about it. Ration size per capita increases by 30% for each distribution. No way, we're not going to do that. They already get a ton of food. We're not going to increase that. Scouts have arrived. Oh, that's good. What did they find? The rock, sand, and mineral indication there's an ore vein beneath. So they did find some ores. Which I think looks like iron ore again. Let's go to the next province, please. Or the next spot to research, please. Brothers are great. Me as I deserve. I guess pretty crap. Oh boy. Oh boy. Please stick around for a long time, Cooper. We need you, man. Alright, I really want to start researching the tin stuff. Can we... Oh, we already did increase in the amount of paper that we have. And we got the wire now. So we just need to be patient until we get the paper. And then we can research the tin, get going with bronze. And then with the bronze ingots we can finish off a mission. But also upgrade a few buildings. That will be good. My day is just getting started. Nice. So you still have a full day ahead. That is so nice. I'm already hard at work. Let's see. We have laborers free. Or regular workers. So let's add them to a few buildings so that we do a bit more work stuff. We'll also start training up a few more craftsmen. Oh, but that also requires paper. Ah, that's why we also ran out of paper, of course, because I've been using that all the time. Let's be a little bit more conservative with the paper for now. Are we meeting... Oh, good. We're meeting the clay demands. That's nice. That's very nice. And water... We should be producing more water now that those wells are built. But I'm not sure if it actually... Yeah, see, 99 a day. So we should produce an extra 99 water a day. But I think it might take some adjusting every now and then. See, consumption is now slightly more than what we use. So that is already good, and if we can now find a few spots where there's still droplets that we can use for better production, like right here, that might be even better. Is there a road somewhere close? Oh, road's this way. Or the village is this way. I don't know. Can I click a section of... Oh, yes. I can click sections of road and then we might be able to upgrade them. Now, if I hover over this and upgrade it to the next tier, I kind of want to see what we need for that. Well, let me just click it. The normal dust road requires a bit of lumber and a bit of stone. And a cobblestone road also requires a bit of wire. Now, we have to be careful with the wire because I first want to get into the tin production. And we're almost there with the paper production. So, almost there to get that... Yeah, another 18. Is that enough? Nope, still need 8. So another cycle, then we can get the tin production going. And from there, we can start to slowly upgrade some roads. I think it might give a little boost to efficiency. And we'll be less affected by the weather. So the snow might have a less effect on it. Unpaved avenue and an unpaved T section. 3 connection points for crossing vehicle roads and controlling traffic. So we can get vehicles at some point, I guess. So maybe we did not really build the best types of road. Plus 6 workforce to all production structures. Oh, nice. That sound was me getting an achievement for producing 200, or having 200 production buildings in my town. Apparently that is worth an achievement. Let's do the research now. So we start researching. And let's see what happens if we upgrade this section of road. Will that go instantly? Apparently yes. Okay. Oh, look at that. We get some nicer looking poles. Looks like it's still... Oh yeah, it's now becoming the tier 2 road, which should give us a boost. Okay, interesting. Yes, please. So I'm going to upgrade a few more roads because they give a bonus to the workforce. Oh, this is a very long road that is now upgraded. Vehicles in the game, Mad Max style? I don't know. There's also railroads. There will also be conveyor belts apparently at some point. So we'll get up to that at some point. I don't see any vehicles here yet. So... It's probably going to be way ahead of where we are right now. But we do get into steel here. This looks like something of an engine component or whatever. So it would be very cool if we could really get like some cars and vehicles and maybe trains and that stuff. That would be so nice. Oh, both my scouts arrived. It's all matter. It's certain there's an underground water source. Okay, underground water. Let's not waste any more time, so there's nothing there. But they both are at their spot. So let's tell Mr. to go there. And let's tell Lady to go up to the mountain. Will take her 10 days. So we'll have a little bit of a break from them. That'll be nice. Now we're losing a bit of the herbs. I'm going to add 1 extra guy in. And right now he can't work because of the winter, but as soon as winter is over, they can actually get back to work, and we can actually start to increase the amount here, which will be good. And tin production, that's what we're researching now. How far along is that? Another 56 hours to go. Okay. Well, at least it's something. We're making a lot of bronze now. Or copper, which is good. That's a start, but we'd like some other things as well. We have the shack. This one is providing... This is the health building, I think. Yep. No, this is the shack. This is the compost yard. Which one is providing the health? The tavern. No. This is the medical shed. Ah, so this one, that one, and these two houses are not included in the medical shed area. But we could build a few extra houses to give everybody some housing space. Do we have people without a house? I don't think so. Housing, 80%. It's not that 80% has a house, I believe, but it's the boost that they get from it, so it should be okay. Research is halfway in. Utilities, what else can we get? Steam generator, we have that. Technical boot camp, we have that too. Let's go to the tier 2, the storehouse and the wind turbine. Yep, okay, that's for later. We upgraded this to the store already, so it has a bigger range, which is helpful. What if I just click this? Can I now see if we have homeless people? Not really, by the looks of it. Maybe we can see it up here. Settlement. Mineral deposits, storage cemetery. This all looks good. Life. Ah, maybe it's in here. Is it in here? Housing. Households. Homeless. 42. We have 42 homeless. See, that's part of the problem. So it's good that I checked that, because now we could go for a tall shack. Can house up to 18 people. Okay, let's get another tall shack. Let's make it face the road. We'll not have a guard building close, but that's okay actually, because it doesn't need a guard building right now. So my guess as to why people were unhappy, or not 100% happy with housing, was right. We are a bit short in housing. So this should fix it, I think. Or at least I hope. Let's continue with some cobblestone roads here and get it connected up there, so that we get extra roads here, and then we can build houses alongside it. Should be okay. Most of it is in range anyway, so that should work out. Year 5 is over. Year 5 is over. 1 people died from disease, disaster, lack of water or food. 14 new people joined. 10 births took place. In the wake of recent events, the total population increased by 59 this year. Nice. Renewable resources are replenished for 77%. Water production was less than the consumption. Oh, wow. 5 new developments completed. 11 new structures have been built. There have been no significant events. So apparently all I did was insignificant. Thank you, game, for telling me that. Okay, their morale is now 110. Apparently. Something like that. So, yeah, this is the morale icon, I believe.
Hooray, hooray. No one dies.
Well, as long as they get a house, should be okay. Thank you for subscribing, Sergeant Roughneck. That is very much appreciated. Thanks so much. And welcome to the club. A barn. Ooh. I don't think we have a barn yet. We do have a pasture, a sheepyard, and a farm, but we don't have a barn. Can we just build a barn anywhere, or should we get that? Oh yeah, that should be close to some meat and all. Looks like 3 stripes is pretty much... 3 black stripes is pretty much the best we can do at the moment. Is there a spot where we can still do better? Doesn't really look like it. So somewhere out here might be a good spot, because this has only 3 bars, and there's a road here already. So let's build this up here. Let's continue the road. Guess it must be on a road. Usually it must be, so there we go. Yes, please upgrade that. And now we got the tin ore done. So all we have to research now is plated electric ovens and this one, but we need paper for that. This will get us a kitchen, a bakery, herbed garlic bread, dairy and toddler formula. Well, if that makes sure that kids don't make a lot of noise anymore, that'll be handy. Now we do have a iron ore vein here, a tin ore, that's what we need. This one is now doing coal. How are we doing on the coal? Iron ore is okay, but how are we doing on the coal? Why can I not see the coal yet? Here it is. We're doing very good on the coal. So I think both of these mines are actually... Oh, this one is doing the copper? Okay, let's go over our mines. We have copper, coal, copper, coal. Oh, those are the only two mines we have. Okay, so then we need another mine or another, I don't know, shaft or something to also start producing. Okay, production. Lumber mill, soup kitchen, processing yard, kiln, tailor. Why is there no mine in here? Resources then. Basic mine. So we can build another basic mine just here and then get the tin out of here. Okay. Well, that might just be what we're gonna do. Everything is in here basically. So if we build it right here, we can get any resource. If we build 4 mines out here, we'll just have like a nice mining area. And all of the resources can come in. And there's still plenty of coal available. There's still plenty of tin available. So that might be nice. Hey, AB, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Is this live? No, this is pre-recorded. That's why I'm talking to you. Oh, just joking, of course. Yes, this is live. I am talking to you live. 2 people available. What are we... Oh, yeah, we were building the barn. Might set this to start producing dairy soon, but we cannot do dairy yet. Now, this doesn't have workers yet. But we also need workers for this. So we might have to be conservative with the workers again. We'll see. It's rare you're live on this time. That's true, that's true. Maybe mostly I go live in 20 minutes from now. Because, but I was early today. It's, I had the time now and wifey is home, which is a rare thing on Wednesdays. So yeah, I could start early. And I'm a bit tired, so it helps me to also go to bed a bit early. Because I started at 6 now, so it'll be 8:30 when we're done. And then I can wind off a little bit, because sitting behind my computer screen always makes it that I cannot like go to bed in 10-20 minutes after I streamed. I do need a little bit more time after. This makes it so that I can have a little bit more time off. I can do some reading, and then I'll go to bed at some point and have a good night's sleep, hopefully. You're just back from the ocean deep. Yeah, I saw that a little bit. You played some Subnautica too. How is that game? Is it nice? It did look quite interesting. It's sort of like Planet Crafter, but then underwater, I believe. I think it can be fun. Of course, I already have so many games, and, you know, it's also pricey, so I didn't get it yet. But maybe at some point I should. Because I think it could be fun, yeah, playing some Subnautica too. Although, of course, I'm not a big fan of the fighting, but all the other things, like building a base and surviving underwater and stuff, can be very much fun. Underwater Planet Crafter, yeah, okay, interesting. Hope you did a good job. Alright, let's mine tin. Let's get... Do we have... No, we have none of those. Let's get 4 people in here, so that at least we start to get 6 tin. And that will get our smelter to start working. We can switch this over to tin production. Now, this one is making 21 copper a day, but... Production is 26, and this is only doing 21. So we have another source producing it. So let's switch to tin now and make sure that we start to produce some tin or some tin. We do need to produce tin ore, of course. But that's okay. And as soon as we might get some migrants or whatever, we could be really investing in more tin. So that might work too. Oh, it can also be in co-op. Oh, that could be fun. Could be a two-way thing then. I could do it alone, but I could also do some co-op at some point. Although we already have, of course, our wonderful farming simulator co-op, which is amazing. So I'm already very happy with that. Let me check the people again, because we had a housing issue. Homeless, 0. We have 188 housed, 0 homeless. Okay, that's exactly how I wanted it. Attraction is now great, so that's very good. Health is regular, so I'm not unhappy with all this. I have a hard time to catch my breath on land, so underwater is for sure not for me. Well, you actually do get these tanks on and you get breathing gear, so maybe it makes it easier actually. It's basically what they do with a lot of humans when they have trouble breathing. They just hang you up with some breathing gear like they do underwater, and all of a sudden you can breathe better on land. So maybe it can help you out actually, Cooper. Who knows? Hello, Mr. Ted. Good to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. How are you doing? Hope you have a nice day. Okay, we upgraded some more roads. Trying to see if people actually walk faster on these roads, but it doesn't really look like it. New coating material, metal panel, okay. Because I believe on some buildings we should be able to customize the exterior, see? It's now default bricks or something, but we can also give it different looks, I believe. I haven't really played with that a lot, but as you can see right here, you can see some materials. And now, see, we can change the look of a building, so you can even give it different colors. Which is quite interesting. I think that's a pretty interesting way that they added stuff like this. So yeah, you can really give your buildings a different look or different feel. So let's make this one like that. And now we have one building that looks different from the others. I guess it can also be a way to make some areas more clear. You give them a certain color and then basically color code them to know what's there. There is something up. Uh-oh. The smoke thickens. A disaster in the distance. Ooh. I thought it will be scary, but for me it's not too. Oh, okay, well then I might be able to play it too. The air is burning our throats. The sky is reddening. What are we going to do? We need to remain calm. Well, there's not a lot of options here. That's one of the things I think I miss a little bit in the game. I would like to have some options. So right now we don't even have an option. There's apparently something happening in the distance. And maybe it's that smoke or it's this or whatever. Oh, smoke clouds. They're up above us now. So something is happening, but we don't really get a lot of options. Like, there's nothing much to do. Maybe we do get some options now. We observed a large fire in the distance, Chief. We are unfortunately familiar with this situation. We are unfamiliar with this situation. Though severely diminished, our species is still the main cause of these fires. We can't say when or if it will be extinguished, if it will spread to us, or if we can intervene. However, it's certain that we'll be exposed to dense smoke and all the hazards it carries. It can take some precautions. We can take some precautions, or we can accept whatever fate brings us. The decision is up to you. Stay indoors, avoid exposure, and keep a lookout. This will cost us 7 health, 45 workforce. We get +9 morale, and fires are brought under control before they occur. These are protective restrictions, and they work indefinitely, apparently. Sorry, little cough there. Hope everything works. And we're fine as long as we don't get burned. We get a distant wildfire. Then smoke and harmful contaminants will negatively impact health and morale, as well as being at the risk of future fires. Oh, that's not good. Stay indoors for now. And I guess at some point we'll get a message that the fires are over, and then things should be better again, I guess. I don't know. Have you tried cough breathe with oxygen tank? Nope. I haven't tried that. I did go diving once in a swimming pool with full gear and all, and it was an interesting experience. But I cannot say I tried coughing in it. Only problem I had was that I couldn't stay underwater. I keep floating all the time. Even with extra weights on, I still kept floating. It's probably my fat ass or whatever. So I don't know. It was an interesting experience, though. We don't have grain available. Ah, so we need to get a grain farm going. Do we have that already? Grain and linen. Oh, we can actually get a farm. We don't have people yet, but... Oh, what's this? Yeah, protective restrictions, hygiene opportunity, and electricity. Oh, we don't produce enough electricity. Uh-oh. I have to free up one worker and put him in the steam generator, and I think that might fix part of the problem. So now we should be at 0 constant. Why are we not producing power with this? Oh, is there a problem? Oh, because everybody has to stay indoors. The workforce is lowered. This building has been operational for 1 day. No, it's not operational at all. That's the problem. Uh-oh. Meat production efficiency minus 75%. 6 days. Okay, so this will be over in a couple of days, and then everybody can get back to work, and we will get a ton of power again. Okay, that's basically it then. Well, we'll live through it. We'll live through it. Why would you even want to try? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, going underwater was fun. Trying to cough in the breathing gear. Yeah, I don't know if I want to try that. Lucky that I can play Subnautica 2 just fine, though. Not the best, because F86 rejected me. Forza Horizon 6. Oh, wow. Too heavy for my poor PC. Come back to Forza 5 then. Okay. That's one of those racing games, isn't it? I'm not really into racing games, so I don't really play that, but I guess it can be really nice. Are the windmills still working? No, I'm curious. Yeah, they still work. Okay, so we do get constant stuff from that, but apparently our steam generator doesn't work anymore because people aren't. But these buildings are still all in effect, so I don't really understand why this building isn't working right now. We have the coal for it. We have everything for it. So why would people not make... It says it's still on. But we're not producing power at the moment. Okay. Regular brakes, barter rights. Well, it is what it is. Cannot do much about it. We do have plenty of bricks, though. Let's take 2 people out. What if we put 2 extra people in here? See, now we're producing power again. Okay. So it's mainly because of that minus 45 workforce that it was negatively affecting it. Okay. Find your med center and color it red. That might actually be a very good one. Here's my med center, medical shed. I don't know if everything like gets color coded red, but we can. This is the brightest red, but it's mainly the walls that get the red color. It's not like the roofing and all, but yeah, we can make it red like this. So that's something. Ooh, we now get a residence. Is that now that we can upgrade it? Yes. Okay, residential. 2, 3. A collected living area with a central courtyard can contain up to 15 people, consumes 95 electricity while active. So this is basically an upgrade to the first shack. I'm not sure if it actually provides like a happiness bonus or something. So that's something that we have to try out. So let's build this one and see if people get more happy or anything if we upgrade it. So this should now turn into a residence instead of a shack, which should be at least more sturdy. So I guess in times of a storm or whatever, it might be more sturdy and better for us. So that could work. Our scouts have arrived. Okay, what did they find? There is no game inside, no trees, 2 mineral poor. Okay, there's nothing then. And this... mountains, there's a lot of stuff that could be there, but we still have to figure out what. So let's do some research in the mountains. And dear sir here can do some research out there. Let's go check it out. Scouts are heading away. Fires are still raging. But it's only a couple, I think about 2 days to go. Then it should be over. Should be good. Okay, so we do have the red now for the medical center, and it does work. Here we're gonna get the residence. It's actually looks like it's way bigger than this one, so it might give people a little boost to happiness. Morale, rations, health and availability of empty homes affect birth rate. Birth rate is now very high, which is good. So we get a lot more people. With COPD lung disease, it is difficult to avoid coughing, so no oxygen tubes and down under the water for me. Ah, yeah. Well, I guess nowadays, like when you go to hospital, they have these little tubes that they put in your nose to just breathe extra air up into your nose, and you can still normally breathe with your mouth and all. So I guess those things can help. Of course, they won't help you underwater, but those are ways that can help to relieve some of your issues with coughing and all. But yeah, you should probably just take good care of yourself and make sure you don't get into any troublesome positions and all. Alright, shack is almost ready, or the residence. This is now a stone building. These are morely wood, so I think this is pretty nice. Yep. Oh, I wasn't actually clicking the person. I wanted to do it like this. No power. Why no power? It should have power. 95. I wonder why it doesn't have power. Oh, now it has power. Very good. This can house 15, and this can house 10. This can house 15. So it's just an upgraded version. People will like to live here, and it can now house extra people. So the more we upgrade, the more people we can house. And since we're not doing much right now, and we have all the resources for this, let's upgrade a few then, to simply make sure we have more housing space in the same area, which is quite good. Take care of myself and stay out from water and diving. Yeah, that's a very good one. Just don't go underwater unless it's in a game. Yep. Smart option, smart option. Alright, the scouts did find the structures and there's an underground water source. Okay. Well, we could use an underground water source at some point. Did we actually already start to make some tin now? Yeah, 8. Okay, that's something. So we should be able to make some bronze too then. But we need more workers first. That's it. Okay. So I'm kind of hoping we get a migrant group in at some point. I don't see any white flag traveling on the map, so apparently they're not inbound anytime soon. When they are, we can use them. Let's go to speed 2 for a little bit to just speed up some things. Without workers, we cannot do much. So most of the productions are going in full swing. And it looks like the fire hazard thing is over, so that's good. That means that now, yeah, we now all of a sudden have way too much power going on. So we can get rid of some of this so that we don't overproduce on power. We're not storing it anyways. And now we might put this in here. See, now we produce 12 a day, which will already help the tin smelter to make more tin. I can't swim. Oh, really? I guess in a lot of countries it's not mandatory that you learn to swim. In a low country with a lot of water like the Netherlands, most kids actually do learn how to swim. I did too, and little one did. And the need for iron is never ending. That's true, so we can get iron here. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now, is there more to discover? There's more to discover here. Let's go over to that mountain, please. And this one should go over to an abandoned settlement. Check out the abandoned settlement, please. Residence constructions are completed. Ooh, I see thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. Oh, mamma mia. Whoa. Lightning strike struck my building. Please rebuild. What? It just destroys your buildings. What's this? And it's gonna last for a couple of days. Now maybe that's where the sturdier buildings come into play. That if you build those sturdier buildings, they won't do that anymore. But this is a first. So now we see what weather events can do. They can clearly destroy parts of my town. That's not supposed to happen. Does this have the same vibe with Frostpunk but without the frost? I think so. I never played Frostpunk, but I get that more often from people that watch this. That this could actually be something like Frostpunk. But then without the frost and probably without some punks. So yeah, there could well be. I don't know, but you tell me. You're probably better equipped to tell me if that's what it is or not. So, copper ingots. Are we no longer producing copper? Oh yeah, because this building got destroyed. Okay, let's see. Because these is, yeah, this one is doing metal. Do we have more forges then? Oh yeah, here's one metal. We have 2 forges. They both produce metal. Now we can actually upgrade the forge to the smelter, and then it could be more effective, I think. So if we upgrade this at some point... Oh, we are at the max storage. Okay, let's switch then to copper. Yep. Well, we might just upgrade this building then. Although it then needs a specified workforce of 2... So we need to train those first. Okay, we have to be... Hey, I'm the punk. I know, but you're not in the game. So you're in the chat. That's different. Okay, so let's start making tin again. That's what we were doing. Just COPD is not that bad. I guess it depends on how bad it is. But yeah, I can get into that. But in my case, combined with atrial fibrillation and heart failure, it really sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I bet it does. I am in the fortunate position that I have neither of those, so I couldn't talk about it, but I'll take your word for it. Fair meal, oh yeah. Can we do this? We need 4 bronze, and we don't have bronze yet, so that's where we need to get started at some point. But that's also why we're making the tin now, so that we can get into bronze. Other than that, we have all of this research now, so that is good. We're going to need another smelter if we want to start working on that bronze as well. So we might as well just start to build that smelter already. And then make sure that we can get into... See, it needs copper ingots and tin ingots, so we really need to start producing tin ingots in higher quantities to get that going. Okay, so it's quite tough to grow as a town. How's our attraction doing right now? That's the wrong screen. This is the screen. Attraction is really high. At this value, indicates settlements attractive to stray travelers. High levels attract more people at a time, while low levels may cause people to leave. Okay, so we attract more people at a time. So it could be that there's a fixed moment when migrants will come, and that we just attract a few extra when they do come because of our high attractiveness. I don't know, that could be it. COPD comes in 4 stages. I'm in the middle 3. When I pass over to 4, I will need oxygen help. Ah, okay. Sounds serious. And does it like... Is it progressive? Does it get worse and worse over time? And at some point you will be in the next stage? Or is it like stable now? Does it not progress? How does that work? A request from the community. Every day we cross new thresholds in being able to live like human beings. Chief... We know how essential paper is to our development, and the people wish to be able to use it more freely. Keeping a diary, scribbling, taking notes, more than making people's work easier, it will be beneficial for everyone to give them a medium to express themselves. Maybe it will create opportunities and open new horizons. Paper is a powerful resource that must be shared. Okay. We get permanent effect, paper distribution, 15% knowledge gain. People will show dissatisfaction. Well, we can actually share paper. I don't mind sharing my paper. Notes and doodles. Paper is a powerful thing. Alright, so we have another regulation going on. I think I needed to click my main building for actions. Yeah. Emergency work shifts is available. I don't know why. This will be good for health, but yeah, not really need it. These are all the actions we can take right now, apparently. Wish we could take more actions. But I also thought there was like a button for all the rules and regulations that we get into our town, but I don't know where it is anymore. Is it right here? Nope. It's not in the development tree. Should be somewhere in here, I guess. Settlement, overview, regulations. Active effects, barter rights. Yeah. Some are permanent, some are not. Okay, well. It's okay. People, structures, materials, regions. Yeah, we're good. Yes, you can never get free from it. You can slow it down, for example, stop smoking, but you'll will all time. But you will all time be a little worse. It's just in what speed you can control. Ah, okay. We have a trader, so let's start trading. What does he want and what does he offer? He offers nothing I really want. And yeah, this is good. Bye. They found an abandoned settlement, and there's stuff in the region that we might be able to use, so let's figure it out. Go ahead and do some scouting. Okay, so you're just doing everything you can to like slow it down and keep it under control, and then just wait for it for the moment when it actually does get worse, where you have no control over. Okay, we got another 10 people in. That probably means that 10 kids grew up, which means that we might be able to get some extra tin ore in, which is nice. Now, I want to go to the other mine, because this is mining copper ore. Oh, yes, okay. I guess we could use a iron mine, too, because we are... Oh, no, we still produce enough iron ore. Okay. We have plenty of copper ore, so that is not the issue. So let's get into the tin mine. That's now producing 26 a day. I think the extra smelter should be up now. Yes. Let's start bronze working, but we need to train a few people to be able to do that. So let's go to our training facility. Start training 4 people. Yes. Mountain scouts. Oh, the scouts have arrived in the mountains, the other in the province. Okay, but I still have a few people I need to give a job. Took one out of that one, so we might just fill that. Let's get one extra in the brickworks again. This is not producing anything because we don't have any wheat. So we might as well go for a regular farm with some grains. Now, it looks like this would be a good spot for that. So, you know what? Let's rotate it so that the building is on this side. And let's build a farm out here. Training results are ready. Oh, wow, that's fast. Okay. Or are ready to take on craftsman's duty. Okay, good. Let's check the scouts quickly. This is just that stuff can be found in the region. We try our luck elsewhere, so this one didn't find anything. You can go into the next area. And you, sir, can also go into checking what is to be found there. We'll see. Another winter is coming. Uh-oh, that's not good. I do my best to speed it up so it'll be over as soon as possible. No, you don't do that, Cooper. Harsh winter. Ouch. Well, that's not nice, but we'll have to make do with what we have. Farm is being constructed pretty quickly, so hopefully we can get some food out of that, but that will be probably after the winter. My dad passed from COPD. Sorry to hear that, Gordon. Hope he did get into a respectable age. Alright, let's get 4 people. It's not available this season, but with the manure, and we've actually created quite a bit of manure, I believe. Let's check if I can actually see it, but it's not even in this screen, the manure. Should probably check in the statistics. No, it's in this view where the resources are. Materials. Manure. Yeah, we have over 500 manure. Which is good, so that they can actually make a lot of wheat for make use in this one. So that's good. Let's get 2 craftsmen in here. That will get it up to 19. That's even better. Let's see. You can use an ore facility. Okay. I think we might have to get onto the world map a little bit more and actually start building structures out there and see what good that does us. I think it might do us some good. Right, let's go explore. Did we start to make bronze yet? 2 workers in. Now we start to make bronze. Okay, 9 a day. 9 bronze a day won't keep the doctor away. As I was young, I never believed I should be older than 60, so I've beaten myself with 10 years soon. Wow, well that's quite the achievement, but please please stay with us a lot longer, Cooper. We want you around. You're such a great guy. New coating available. Okay, nice. Year 6 is over. Okay, we planned another year. Let's see. 2 people died from disease. Get on with that coating message. Go away. I want to read this. 0 new people joined us and 91 births. We have a village of 200. What have they been doing? Oh boy. Well, at least we produced enough water. Rations are okay. 2 new developments. 8 new structures. The number of destructive accidents was 1. Yeah, we had the lightning storm. Okay. Well, spring is coming, meaning that the farm should get to work, so we should get some weeds growing here. And we can also get linen. Okay, nice. No, we're doing that. I clicked in accidentally. So let's produce that. We should also now get some meat soon then, but we do need more workers again. But I guess at some point kids will grow up, so that might be good. It's day 212, so we are getting somewhere. Now, let me take a little bit more of a look on the map and then stay close to Tiddlewinky, where our village is. So here we have a province with water. So we can click the valley, and I believe we can build stuff like a well. And then if we put people in there, I think they should be able to really accommodate us. I don't know what this is, though, but we have the watchtower up, apparently. We could build a road here. It's a regional improvement. Let's build a road. Let's build a well. Maybe it's just a first level or something. We could also do a mine in the valley. The question is, what will it bring us? Let's build a mine too if we can, but doesn't... Oh, maybe we can only do 1 at a time. We'll see. Workforce is still 0. So yeah, we should put in workers, and that should help us out then. And then, hopefully, this will give us a passive source of water. What have they been doing? Really? Yeah, I know, but I don't want to know. Alright, we got a mission done. That's good. Special project. We managed to pull all the necessities together faster than we expected. Now that all the materials are ready, we can start putting together the tools and workspaces. We'll need to take over the production capabilities of some of our structures. We'll try to make the best with what we have. Okay. So the special project is starting now. What is this? Special project workload. 25 days. Wow. Okay. Hope this goes well. Community knowledge output minus 45% for all classes. Certain buildings will be used to produce some tools, workbenches and measuring instruments. Productivity output of the metalworks, the kilns and the forges is minus 30. Okay. Well, hopefully it is something good in the long run though. So we'll see how this goes. Hey Clifford, welcome in. Good to see you. By the way, people, let me know if the stream is running smoothly or not. I've set all the settings back to what I usually have. Ooh, we can build an ore mine. So after the Ostriv stream, of course, during the Ostriv stream there were a few issues. But after the Ostriv stream, I decided to put everything back to what I normally use because it always works like that. So I hope that it still works as intended. Otherwise, I can always get the bitrate up a little bit lower again. But should be okay, I think. Oh wow, look at this housing status. They're all empty. We have so much housing space that these are all empty. So we don't need to upgrade any more houses at the moment. That's good. 87 years old. Okay. I guess that's a respectable age then. That's at least something. Scouts have arrived at the province. Okay. And what did they do? They built a mining facility. Okay. We can build a mining facility. Not right now. Ooh. Oh, I saw a fire. Oh, everything is going not so well. Let's go to the wasteland and let's check out the fire. Uh-oh. full response. Oh, look at that. We all of a sudden got a fire engine and another one. We're doing a full response. Let's get rid of the fire. We don't want a city to burn. Is there more fires? No. Okay, good. We get a 3-day thing, though. Luckily, the days go pretty quickly because we're on speed 2. So I hope Clifford's doing all good. What do we get there? City of Second Chances. Population reached 200. We got 31. That probably is kids growing up and all, but that also means that we can have a few buildings really running at their max capacity now, which can be very good, I think. So let's work on this. Why are the tools getting so low all of a sudden? Oh, because some buildings are... Yeah, let's rebuild. One worker died. Ah, that's not what we want to hear happening. But it happened. Not much I can do about it. We're not producing enough electricity again. Now we are. Let's see. Wood production apparently isn't good enough. Oh. Oh. How is that possible? Field camp. Yeah, we have enough field camps, or we should have enough field camps. Been interesting though that we don't have an upgrade yet to field camps. One would think that at some point you would get an upgrade to those as well. And that you'll be able to make sure that you get better numbers in, but apparently not. It's okay though, I mean, I'm not going to be bothered by it. We'll just make a little road extension over here to this one. Like that. And then once this one is built, we should be getting extra wood in again. Smelter needs connection to the road. This one. Oh yeah, it's not connected to the road. It works without the connection, but it will give a malus of 25 workforce. So if you actually connect it up to the road network, like we're going to do right now, it will mostly just work more efficiently. So yeah, this should now go away soon, and then it will work more efficiently. So now it will make 10 a day instead of 6 a day. But it will still work. So that is one of the good things about it. Ooh, and a group of strangers, group of wanderers, each less fortunate than us, wants to come in. 21 workers. Oh yes, please. Might be that we're now out of housing space. Doesn't it tell us when we click? 240, 240. Okay. The child birth rate is extremely low. Well, let's upgrade a few houses. There we go. That should help us to house everybody and keep birth rate up. It should be good. Life is good. I live on an island, so sunny most of the time. The closest beach is 20 minutes away. You should all come to my island for holidays. It's a pretty popular destination. Ooh, nice, nice. Always up for a good holiday. It's my first time watching you streaming this game. What is it about? This is basically one of those survival games where the whole world has gone to waste. And we were the last survivors, as we know. And you build up from nothing, so you have to start building up a few houses, get like a cooking place. So the first buildings you have are a shack, you can build a field camp, you can build a gathering camp, a well, and that's what you get started with. And then you have to basically research all technologies again. So we started out, if I can go back all the way here. Our first researchers were a gathering camp, a lumber mill, getting the soup kitchen, getting a fence. Those are the first things you research. Then you get into hunting, metalworking. Then we got the power grid and so on and so on. And at some point we should be getting up to even trains, conveyor belts and all that stuff. So we were a technologically advanced world and everything's gone to waste. And now we are trying to rebuild. That's basically it. So we started with nothing. And now we have 231 workers, 13 craftsmen. And we're doing research, developing stuff, and trying to make the world a better place. And that's it. Sleep well, Amy. Thanks so much for popping in. It's great to have you on, and you get a good sleep. And we'll see you next time, hopefully. Do you not need to go to hotels? You could rent Airbnbs or apartment, which is cheaper. That's true, that's true. That can be quite a bit cheaper. Star out with small pockets. I don't know what that means. Do you get the circle of death? Is the stream not working properly? That could be. Just let me know if that is the case. I will try to fix it, but it should just be working. Which country are you guys from? I'm from the Netherlands, as Roadog is too. And we usually have a lot of people from the UK. I dare not call them Brits, because I don't know if they identify like that. Could be that some identify as Welshmen or Englishmen or Scotsmen or Irishmen or whatever. And then we usually have people from all over the world. Perfect maintenance, nice. Hygiene opportunity, reduced disease rate, reduced chance of spreading contagious diseases, which is good. We get a storm. Windmills are slightly more efficient, so we produce more power. Workforce for hunters and gatherers goes down, and sailing is impossible, so we can get fishermen at some point. Cool. And the special project is still going on. We have to wait for it to be done, but they're working. A grey area. Social hierarchies. Okay, okay. Chief, this may sound a bit sinister at first, but hear us out. Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good. We have all worked hard and paid the price to make life here what it is. We provided a level of comfort and order that can even be considered a luxury in the lost world. That's true, that's true. There are risks in opening our doors to outsiders, but we know there's nothing else we can do to grow. Still, isn't it right that newcomers should immediately have access to the same opportunities and welfares as our brothers and sisters who have paid such a heavy price to get us as far as we've come? What can be done? Oh, it isn't right that newcomers should immediately have access to the same opportunities. Okay. No, but okay. There are people among us who underwent craftsman training more than 5 times. It's simply not fair for someone to show up at our door tomorrow and immediately supersede our hardworking fellows. That has nothing to do with fairness. You have to do an education, and if that newcomer can do the education, then he's apparently smarter than you, so let him do that job. We demand that you solve this matter with a regulation to give extra benefits to those who have lived and worked here for longer. I understand your concern, but we can't put down our fellows. Hierarchy of contributions. Those who have been living in our settlement for a longer period of time will have some preferential rights. First being first in the distribution of shares, separate participation in trainings and housing lotteries, etc. Relative newcomers will not have these rights until they have worked in heavy and dirty jobs for some time. No way. No way. I lived here for a bit longer, so now I have more rights. Nope, not gonna work that way. Alright, we have empty housing space now, so that is good. I kinda like that. 81%. Yeah, everybody gets their share, so that's good. Hallo, hoe gaat het? Ah, het gaat goed. Nice, nice. I have family and friends in the UK. Oh, cool, cool. That's all I know. I've been a supporter of the Netherlands for the World Cup since a long time. Well, I guess if you will stay supporting the Netherlands until they actually win the World Cup, you can be supporting them for the rest of your life. Good luck with that. It's one of the safest teams to support because you basically never have to go out and actually, have to get to a big celebration because they will never win anything. Kitchen, bakery, herb, garlic bread, the dairy, and the toddler formula. Okay. Okay. The baker. Where can we find the baker? Ooh, we also have a guardhouse now. Welcomes those who take oath and guard the community from external dangers. I don't know what dangers there are, but we can figure that out. Logistics. Is the baker in some regular stuff then? Because I would think Since it's a later game research that the baker should be somewhere in here, but it's not. Oh, here's the baker. Okay, and the kitchen. Okay, the kitchen is one that we can upgrade now then. So we can upgrade our kitchens to make better use of them. So let's do that. Let's upgrade our kitchens. Should probably do one at a time and not all at a time. Did we add people in here? Yes. Okay, so we are now making nice amounts of meat and all here. And we're getting good wheat in. So we could also start to make a bakery. A structure where various supporting food and byproducts such as herb garlic bread, fruit pie and toddler formula can be produced. Okay, well, we'll start by building one and then we'll see how much more we need. There's only going to be one winner of the World Cup and it's not England. Keep getting the famous circle. I got it too a few times, at least in the checkup stream that I have. Let me quickly do a speed test before I adjust the settings. But it's a bit weird though, because everything should just run smoothly. I'm doing a quick speed test now, so I won't be reading the chat. I will keep playing the game at the same time, but speed is so far up to what it exactly should be, so that should not be it. It is, though, that YouTube has been having more issues lately, so that could also be it. That is just a YouTube thing. Yeah, upload and download speed are at the max, is exactly as what I pay for, so it's all good. That should not be it. What I can do, though, is lower the settings a little bit again. Output 20,000 kilobits per second to 1,000. That could make it a little bit easier for the stream. And that might fix it. So I've done that now. And then hopefully that will help you all out a bit. Alright, preparation. Results are ready. Training. Ah, we got 4 trainees are ready to take on their duty. 1 didn't make it. Oh, that's okay. I think we should train another bunch of craftsmen already. The more we get, the better. Is this ready now? Almost. The tulip fields are impressive. That's true, that's true. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Netherlands. I think we live in a wonderful country. Alright, let's see. We can only do the simple meal still. Mushrooms, meat. Let's do one with meat. And then one of the others can do the mushrooms. So we'll upgrade this one now. This can do the mushrooms. And then we can also see soon for this one and do even another meal. But yeah, that's for very shortly. I'm going to slow down time a little bit to half the speed, or minus, no, we can just keep it running at the regular speed. Because it is, at this point, 8:30 almost. So there's a little girl here that wants to go to bed and wants to say goodnight. So I'll turn the mic off and I'll be right back. And I should be back now, so you should be able to hear me again. Our little girl's going to bed. And I can now check all the workforces everywhere. And see if we've put people in all the right buildings. And if it's all working properly. They're now building this kitchen. I like that. I think most of the buildings actually have the workforce that they need, except this one. Now let's go over what they actually need for it. They need grains. We have plenty. They have vegetables and herbs. So we have all of this. We can make herbed garlic bread. And I think that's pretty good. And we cannot do any of the... Oh, we can also do this one. But we don't have dairy yet. Although that should be coming out of this if we switch to it. All the rest we have. So we could also make some toddler formula. Which could be interesting. But let's start with this bread. Give it a few workers. Sorry, I had a little cough there. And yeah, we're making 116 garlic bread now. I wonder what the... bonus of that will be, because I can't clearly see what it is. Now, there was a road issue here apparently, but it's gone now. We still need more tin ore, so I wonder why this is not working at enough speed to supply tin ore all the time. Another thing could be tin ore. Oh, we can actually mechanized mass grinder. Development needs to be developed. So we can upgrade it to the next tier, but it's unresearched. Okay, so we cannot do that. Okay, so we got this one now. Advanced metal techniques. But yeah, we cannot go into any of this. So I guess we have to wait for the next cycle to be ready. We could see, though, what the next cycle is by clicking on our main building. Ooh, training results are done. 3 craftsmen trained. Okay. So if we click the main building, we should be able to see what the next cycle still needs. An extra bakery and 2 extra kitchens and 6 water pumps. Okay. Well, it's a start. Alright, this one is ready now. We are making meat meals. So let's turn this into vegetable meals. That should... Ooh, we're almost out of food. That's probably part of the issues that we have at the moment. Let's upgrade this one too then, so that we have 3 functional kitchens. This only produces 74 a day. 209 a day. 74 and 209. That's still not enough, but it should get us closer to how much we need. So that is something. Did England qualify? I don't know. I don't really watch football, so I have no clue about that, but it could be. Yes, Gordon, we play rubbish sites in qualifying. Ah, okay. They will be on the first plane back. I wonder if all the players actually get into the US. I mean, nowadays they just, you know, you've been saying something bad on the internet, you'll get banned there, so who knows? Yeah, we don't need to trade. Scout was ready a long time ago, didn't really do something with it, but we could get crops in that region. Now, we do have some workers available, so I'm actually going to try now. We've been working on the valley. If we now put workers in this area, should be okay, but I wonder how the food supply works. So how can we get food into this area? I don't know. Two workforce, okay. Yep. That's it. I think we've built a road, a first road. Requires regional developments. Ah, okay. So we have built a mine, so they should now be mining. We can also build a well. Can we also build that? Yes. Okay, and a hunter's cabin. So this might grant us some extra stuff. And here we can see apparently the water inbound. I think that's the water from the people that we have in. Which will be interesting to keep an eye on, like what's happening there. I also believe that we have built a building to go to the outside world. Sometimes we're still struggling a little bit with finding whatever we had to build so that we, you know, we could go outside and stuff like that. Sometimes it's a bit hard to find the right buildings. We've built a scout camp, I believe. Yeah, scout guild. Send scouts to explore. Okay, well, I guess we'd just be sending them food automatically or something. That might be it. Alright, we'll set this one on mushrooms. Get production up. And now we should really be producing enough meals a day. 151 plus 209 is already 360. And we only need 344 a day. So we should be producing enough now. Gonna do a router reset. You do that. The Lionesses are a better team. I don't know. Oh, they have been champions a bit, didn't they? I don't know. I know some of it because I read about it in newspapers and all, but I don't really watch football. Oh, the farm doesn't have a road connection. Well, the road is pretty close, so that should not be the hardest parts to do. There we go. Now it has a road connection, should make it even more profitable. We did also get the dairy out, so we could also go for dairy. We do produce more than enough meat, so let's go for dairy on this one. And then we can use that to make that special toddler food at some point. Now, the herbed garlic bread is probably a type of food. So if we go to our resources and I select the food summary, it's not in the food summary, so I don't really know what it's actually like doing. What's the purpose of that bread? Herbed garlic bread. It's nice that I can see it in a graph, but I want to see its true purpose. I don't know. Doesn't look like they're eating it or anything. I've never been a soccer fan, but I remember I did like Dutch soccer a long time ago. They said that was the European Brazil team. One player I remember was Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Well, he was pretty good, I guess. But still, I'm not the one you should ask about that stuff. I don't know that much about it. How's our storage capacity? Total capacity is good, so we are still okay with that. And yes, we are now overproducing on the food, but not a lot. 411, 360, 344. Yep. Alright, objective complete. We got the mission done. So the preparations are done. We'll take regular measurements and try to track changes in the air, water and soil. We can produce some answers by correctly interpreting the information that emerges from there. We'll ask you for your guidance as we make progress. Okay. So all the workforces and all should be back to normal. Forecasting the future. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Chief, we've defined the division of tasks and responsibilities between ourselves. We've conducted follow-up studies on our finding each season. We'll also create sample inventories and records. To start with, we need measuring instruments and workbenches. Some materials and the use of some production facilities will have to be reserved for this. Whatever you need, or we should not strain our resources. Research will take longer, though less resources will be used. Well, they can use whatever they need. I'm fine. This will help predict weather and stuff and bad anomalies that might hit us quite hard. So this is actually pretty good. Hunter's cabin has been completed. The well has been completed. Oh, on the world map. Okay. So now we get this. We have 4 people for the workforce. Food supply apparently is not so good, but this produces 50 water a day. And we do have the well up. We have the watchtower up. I don't know how we can actually send them like food. Do we have to produce a certain type of food? Is that it? But we cannot do that in here anywhere. Let's check the research. There is other meals in here that we could get at some point. Alright, let's focus on the task at hand, getting to the next cycle. An extra bakery and 1 extra kitchen. So let's start with that. Resources. Production. A kitchen. We do need an extra kitchen. Doesn't really matter where, but we do need it. Can we find a nice spot for it? Yes, we can. Okay, here goes another kitchen. And then we also need another bakery. This also provides me with an opportunity for an extra road in here. There we go. And then next up was something else. 6 water pumps. So we now need to change wells out for water pumps. So the question is, what's the difference and what does it need? It needs bronze ingots, but we have those. And it needs a bit of power, but we have power too. So let's upgrade this one to a water pump. I bet that will also increase the production, so that should be good. Unfortunately, it's a rocky geography, heavily damaged by fire. There's no chance of finding anything useful here. Okay. That's sad. They won't be finding anything useful up there. This whole area is done, so this one can go all the way over here and start inspecting the shoreline, because we might get into stuff like fishing or whatever. This is all researched. This one can go over there. Let's go with the scouts. Did not the Swedish ladies team learn England ladies a homework in soccer very recently? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. Could well be, but I'm not the one to ask that. All I watch regularly is cycling, which has been fun lately, but that's about it. Still have some room for housing, so let's upgrade a few more houses just because we can, and it'll help us to keep growing our little communities out here. What do we have out here? Nothing. There's another... Oh, there's a sheep pasture. I might just have to click one of the wells soon and go cycling them. It's here on YouTube's end. Patmos did a full reset, but still not great. Ah, okay. Well, sorry to hear that. Wish I could fix it for you, but I don't know how, so... This is probably going to be just what it is for now then. But hopefully it improves soon. What's this? Well, resource available 0. Oh, that's not good. Not enough resources. There is a water place here, but apparently it's not doing any good, so... Yes, let's demolish it. Could that mean that at some point all my wells will be useless? Because they will be out of water sources? That is not supposed to happen, of course. Yes, please, build a pump here. Yes, please, build a pump there. Second kitchen is up. Let's start producing some of that stuff for toddlers. But it still won't tell me exactly what it does. Like, what is the effect of it? We're not doing any fish. We have plenty of mushrooms and plenty of vegetables, I believe. We have plenty of meat, mostly. So let's go with the meat. We do need extra water, but that's also because we are upgrading those wells. And now that this one is ready, for instance, this is now producing 200 water a day. So the more we upgrade them, the better it should be. Does require 260 power. So let's put an extra worker in here to make sure... Oh, it's already occupied. All the workers are occupied now. Okay. As soon as we get some extra workers, we'll put one in. This one is now being upgraded already. It was 2-2. Ah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, we don't have workers anymore. Well, we had a few workers, but we have put them into some good duties, which is nice. I don't think we need this much glass right now though, so let's get 2 out. Let's put 2 in here to get extra wood, because we are still running a bit low on wood. And then I really wish we could upgrade this, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. That's a gathering camp. Alright, here comes the water pump soon. Consumption of water is 900. Guess you also need to balance your upgrades, because if you, like us, we built 4 kitchens, they now require more water because they work more efficiently, but also produce more. And then all of a sudden we will run short on water. Now we get more water, although the resource amounts are limited. But at least now we should be producing a lot more water again, which is helpful. Also wonder if we can find like new water sources at some point. I kind of hope so. But another thing to do then, of course, is to go out on the map, starting to get water from off-map places. That will be an important thing to do. Alright, the road's good. This one is hidden. I wonder how we can find that, actually. We still... Yeah, it's all explored, so... I don't know how we should find that, other than... We have the watchtower already. We need region improvements. Maybe we can get those later. I don't know. This is probably meat. Here's another province. We have already built something up in here, as we can see, but we have no decent workforce in here. So no meat and no water is produced right now. It's probably only manning the watchtower. So yeah, I still want to get in 2 more people. And then we should be okay for manning all those buildings. One step at a time, though. Yeah, we are now really overproducing the food. That's what we want. "27 children were born this year." Okay, nice. Apparently in winter children don't get born or something. That's why they give you a recap already. But it's okay. We have everything we need, so let's upgrade more houses now that it's winter time. We have the time now. 4 people are currently homeless. So that's probably because I'm upgrading the houses. So maybe when that's done, the homelessness will be gone. Tall shacks. Yeah, we cannot upgrade the tall shacks yet. So that is something. But as soon as we can do that too, it will be nice. Compost facility. We haven't got that yet. But we have the compost yard. I guess we can upgrade that one to the compost facility. Let's do so. Yes. It will be probably better at its production, so might be helpful. Cannot upgrade any of that. We can upgrade the storage yard, and we have all the resources for it, so why not? I think it can be quite helpful to do certain upgrades. Alright, this is good. We just need to upgrade 3 more water pumps. We have all the knowledge points. And if we take a look at this, we can unlock like workwear, metalworks, orchard, a pub, a cemetery 2, infirmary, a listening arrestor, distillery, industrial kill yard, general workshop. So we will be I guess we're upgrading a lot of we're getting a lot of upgrades, which is good. A motor. Not really seeing a car yet, but this might be a very good cycle to aim for. And with the water pump doing its duties, yeah, this only cycles through the water pump, so we have to find a well to actually start upgrading them all. Here we have another well, so let's upgrade this one, yes. Should also probably upgrade a few windmills for extra power. Can we do that? Do we have everything? Yes, a wind turbine, okay. Let's go, let's see what that looks. It might even look nice. I see Rodo's getting awake by the word pub. I was expecting that. We'll build you a pub at some point, Roadhog. I must say, I quite like how the game kind of progresses. So we do get really nice upgrades, and we don't have to build everything anew. You can really upgrade certain buildings, and it works well. And I do really like that about the game. So they did that pretty well. I think in the beginning the game is a little bit slow, but it's getting better and better. And let's just build a water pump straight away here. That might be better. But yeah, it is a nice game, and it works quite well. And I'm actually warming up to it now the further that we get into it. I was a bit skeptical, especially about the landscaping, because it's just weird that everything just drops down as soon as you place a building. So the whole landscape goes crazy like this. But the whole building and all is pretty nice. I like it. It's pretty well done. What's this? Oh, it now needs workers again. Yeah, we have to work on organic waste. There it goes. 232 a day. Well, we have plenty, so that should work. These need power. Yep, I was afraid of that. I need an extra worker to actually produce that. We can take one out of the kiln, put it in here. That gives us the power we need. And now we should get closer and closer. 4 out of the 6 pumps. I think we were building another one that's 5 out of 6. So I just need to find one more well. And then we might be at the point where we can get to the next cycle. Get even more upgrades. Pub cures all illnesses. Mostly, yep. Especially the mental ones. I always thought that wars would cure the mental ones. At least you always see in war that mental facilities go empty. Then when wars are done, they will refill. Oh, we're out of iron ingots. Okay. Where's my town? Here's my town. Let's go check the iron production. Here's my forges. This one is producing iron. Let's start producing some extra iron ingots now. And then at some point we might also upgrade these. We do need iron ingots to upgrade them, so we'll let them run for a while. But getting the iron ingots might not be bad. How much do we have for this? Oh, we have 110 available now. So we actually make enough tin ore. copper. We might just switch this one to iron for a little bit, just to get some extra iron ore, and then we can go back to producing bronze. We already have a few bronze, I think, in store. Yeah, it's okay. We'll check. Let's just produce a little bit of extra iron. 50 a day. Now, that's good numbers. That also means that if we upgrade this one, it might also go up to 50 a day. And we do have these workers available. It's just that we need the extra ingots first to do it. But we only need 2 more. Okay, that's good. Seems like good news. If we can... Yeah, oh, and now it's gone again. All right, you know what? Let's upgrade it. And then they will bring in the resources. Just 1 more and then it's done. So that should be something that can happen anytime soon. 5 out of the 6 pumps are done. So 1 more. Cargo carts. In the early stage, horse-drawn carts helped facilitate. Yes, I know. I know. We'll leave it running. Committed workforce, advanced metalworking, and static turbines. Sounds interesting. Under construction. Come on, build it. Hey, Gamer Mama. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Hope you have a good day. Here all is fine. It's going to be another long weekend out here because little one will be off on Friday because they have a study day. And then on Monday she's free, so another long weekend. And the dog we take care of comes on Friday in the afternoon and will be picked up somewhere during Sunday evening because they go away for a weekend. So that's nice. We always love to have the dog over. And I'm going to bake my first batch of our local specialty, which is called ijzerkoekjes, which translates to iron cookies. There's no iron in it, but you bake them on a plate of iron for about a minute. So it'll be interesting. I hope I can make some very nice ones. Should be able to, but you know, you never know. I'm actually thinking we can build a guard tower, if I'm correct. Can we build a guard tower? Yeah, this might provide... Yeah, this provides the security that the people are looking for. So, if we build one, I don't know, right here. And... yeah, that will take care of those. If we build one right here, somewhere. That should take care of these. If we build one right here somewhere, we could actually be looking at the whole town being happy because we get them some protection. That gives them the security that they're asking for. We're raising their morale, making them even more efficient. Alright, let's make more iron ore. Let's get these in. We now have 3 workers available. Let's go to the map. And it was the Highlands. Yes. Let's give them 3 extra people. Now we produce meat and water in this area too. That gives us extra water. Happy with that. Year 7 is over. 2 people died from disease. 21 people joined us. 114 births took place. In the wake of recent events, the total population increased by 46. How is that possible? Only 2 people died. We get 21 new people. 114 births, and we only get 46 extra people. This is probably because these are the workforce people. And these kids don't work yet, so they are not counted in any of your numbers. That's probably why. 1 new development, 8 new structures, 3 new regions, and 1 person died because of the fire. Well, that's okay. Yeah, see, we need more iron ingots, so let's try and produce as many as we can right now. Probably not producing enough iron ore at the moment. But we're getting there. Might be producing some copper now in this one then. Those cookies look yummy. Yep, they are. They are actually very yummy. Hey, Donny! Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? I hope all is well. How's Joanne? Alright, they're building the guardhouses now. I don't know if we have to put people in it, but we'll see. What are you feeding your people? Viagra? I don't know. We have 288 people right now, and they got 114 births. So that means that every lady in town got pregnant. I mean, you know, everybody has their own hobby, I guess. So good luck with it, but it's still interesting, though. Resources. Let's go to more mines, because we do need more mines. And with this, we can get another iron mine, I think. And maybe even another coal mine. And we do need it. So let's just build 2 extra mines. We have 64 workers free all of a sudden. Because of kids growing up. So that is actually pretty good. We also have the forest region, but we haven't built anything up here. I think let's build a watchtower. But we cannot do that. Oh, we need iron ingots for that. Region improvement. A well. Well, we can build a well here. A hunter's cabin. We need the iron ingots. And here we also need iron ingots. So the trick will be iron ingots for a while. Well, we'll see. The stud has been visiting the village. Are you calling yourself the stud now, Cooper? Okay, interesting, interesting. We do have enough power still, and we still need to get one more well upgraded. So let me try and find one more well that we have built somewhere. I don't think we can find them by going over the resources and then going like this. There's no way to cycle through them right now. There was one. Oh, this could actually help if we go like this, because then we can see the circles. So there's a well here, but we already upgraded this one. There's a well all the way down here, I think. Oh, we can just build another water pump out here. That should do it. Let's just build a completely new water pump ourselves. There we go. Let's hook up a road. Let's make a few shapes in the road just because it's fun. And there it goes. Now this is the new upgraded wind turbine. Look at the difference between these two. This one is generating 700 constant. This one is generating, come on, 200. So it is worth upgrading them to the bigger piece. It's just that we need more iron ingots again. So that's where the trick lies right now. Iron ingots, and iron ingots. I wouldn't say it was Stud Cooper, but thanks to the ego boost. Nice. We're all good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Let me first check this so that we get started. How's this game? It is a lot of fun, actually, Donnie. I like it. Do you remember End Zone 2? I think this is more fun, actually, than End Zone 2. It's interesting. It takes a bit to warm up to it. But how it's developing now and how we progress on and how we get further, it's actually really nice. I like it. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I now understand a bit actually what we're doing and how it should be. So that's pretty good. How much is this producing now? 93 iron ore a day. So that's plenty. We have enough coal, or at least we should have. Let me just check. We have okay tin ore. We're not even consuming it right now. We have enough garlic, but forest established. Oh, they established a forest. That's interesting. We are full on the coal. We are good on the copper ore. So yeah, we might as well just speed up the iron ingots for a while. By doing this and then making sure that all these productions really do iron ingots. This is still doing tin, so we should probably do a copper one soon again. So let's upgrade this one, because we're now getting the iron ingots in that we actually need. Now we can go to the world map and make a few more upgrades here. But yeah, for this we need region developments. Analyze the region. How do I analyze a region? I mean, we have already done that, so how do I... do that even further. Railway route. We don't have a railway route, so... Productivity, territory. Apparently this is now our territory. That's why it has that color. We have reached acceleration. Ah, new milestone. An urgent matter. Okay, we'll get to that soon. Let's put 2 people in here. And let's expand by building a hunter's cabin and a watchtower. Okay. Let's get back to our settlement. We have reached a new cycle. We now have metalworks, the orchard, the pub, cemetery 2, the infirmary, a lightning arrestor. Oh, this one can take lightning from the town, I guess. The distiller... Industrial killyard, general workshop, enhanced workshop, coal generator and a purification plant. We get drinks now, Rodok. There it is. Tint rations. This is what we need. And then steel, a motor, fruit. Nice. Okay. A new milestone. Oh, wow. Look at that. This is interesting. I was going to say it looked a bit that one. End zone. Yeah, it's different though. But it's fun. As we continue to grow, the volume and variety of our needs will likewise expand. There can be no further progress without more potent energy sources to support the growing need for production and the flow of daily life. Coal is the most valuable and readily available resource for this, just as it was centuries ago when our ancestors revolutionized our civilization. Let's pool our efforts and activate our first coal generator. Ooh, this will be a huge step for us. Exactly. Develop static turbines and build a coal generator. Okay, can we do that development already? Static turbines? Yes. So let's start the research. And there is an urgent matter, so let's read what this is. Chief, our food stores are attracting rodents and our stockpiles are shrinking. This is not unexpected, but if we don't come up with a sound solution, the problem can escalate. Loss of food is in itself a huge issue. Perhaps worse, disease carried by these pests can cause an epidemic that can wipe us out. And remember, where there is prey, there will be hunters. There's nothing we can do right now. Trapping may be the fastest solution. We need to intervene once and for all. Heavy chemical control, okay. Oh, maybe we should just build a few simple traps. Rat infestation. Current objective. Provide 90 wood and lumber. Well, we have that, so we could do that. We'll probably get that mission soon. That is C. Objective successful. Preparations are complete. We have to set traps at the designated points. We will wait 5 days to make sure the traps are working as intended. We hope we can root them out before they figure out how our traps work. Okay. Wait for the traps to be set. Well, they can do that themselves, so that should not be a problem, I think. I don't see any markings for traps or anything, so it should be okay. We are now researching that. We are building up this building, which should also be very handy. But I really like that we now got the higher tier building. That's pretty good. I do think we need another smelter or two to keep up with all the different productions, though. So let's build another smelter for now. Or at least 2, I think. So we'll start in the corner here. 1. I think in the next build I will save some more space for certain specialized areas. I think that might work. Because there's no real traveling distance between housing and all that kind of stuff. So I think we could make some dedicated areas. So this is producing iron. Let's have this one produce copper. This one is producing tin. And this one should be producing bronze then. And then the 2 extra ones can supply whatever we are lacking a bit. I think that might be a good solution. Now we do need 2 extra specialists. We don't have enough. So let's train a few more craftsmen. We don't know if they'll all pass, but they can try. And then in the next cycle, looks like we're going to get rubber, asphalt, diesel, crude oil, supplies, power tools, an engine. So this might lead to cars, fishing harbor, apartment complex. Oh, central freight station. Road highway. Oh, we're going to get highways and all. So the next tier will be interesting. We're going to get some fun stuff there. This should be fun. Now, does everybody have a house at this point? 23 people are currently homeless. So, no, not everybody has a house. Let's just build a few more residences for now. We can see what else will be in our range. So, if we build right here. More stuff might actually be in range. We can probably build another one in here if we do it right. Yes. Okay, let's see. Can we build a road through here? Yes, we can. Okay. Should probably have held shift, but okay. Can I build a road here? Yes. Alright, so the road can go there. And then from here on out, the road can just go like that. And now it's also connected. There's 3 extra houses, meaning we get 15, 30, 45 extra living space. We have only 23 without a house, so that should be okay. But I kind of want to keep growing, so let's advance even further. We do need a new medical facility, by the looks of it. Or we should soon be able to upgrade it. And then that way we might be able to extend its range. But we'll have to see about it. I don't know. Rubber, yeah, with that birth rate, that's a good idea. Probably. Scouts have arrived. Okay, that's good news. How's the forest area now? Can we add people to it? Yes. Okay, we get water and meat out of the forest area too now. And we should be able to unlock the rations at some point. And I think that will help our workers in those distant areas. So that might be a good one. This one has an issue. Oh, there's no more wood in the area. Ah, okay, only stones. Well, they can keep working on the stones. But wood's gonna be a problem. So I guess at some point... Ooh, electricity is a problem now too. But I guess at some point we might have to find a way to plant trees. And right now I don't think we can. Yes, please, start upgrading it. Even though we don't have the resources yet, we should be able to get them soon. No power, I know. We might have to turn off a few buildings in order to get them all to work. Yeah, these are probably full. See, max limit reached. Am I going to build another one of these? I think so, because we do need extra power right now. Although the coal power one should almost be ready. So we might as well wait for the research to be done in 13 hours. And then we can just get the coal plant. That might just give us so much power that it will be better than building the other extra one. Results are ready. 3 new craftsmen. Okay, that's good. And a new frontier. Oh, what's that? Ooh, looks like some nice cheeses. Ooh, I love it. We should take care to preserve our momentum. Our revolutionary progress in energy production has paved the way for coming up with products that we've theorized but never attempted to produce before. We have set our sights on miraculous medicine that to drinks with thousands of flavors. We can enrich our lives by realizing these dearly missed commodities. Okay. For this objective, develop earned rights and pressurized systems. Produce drinks and medicine. Start daily distribution to your people through taverns and infirmaries. Observe the benefits of successful distribution to the majority of the population. Everyone will appreciate these developments. Well, that sounds like an interesting mission. We have to produce medicine and drinks. Also sounds like something we can actually achieve at some point. So that should be nice. Birth rate's very high. We have houses now without people in it. So we have plenty of housing space. All the traps are almost set. That is good. We just need to wait for the research to finish in 3 hours. Let's speed up a little bit. Coal generator. Okay, the coal generator. It needs iron ingots. I was afraid of that. But it will produce for us a lot of fuel. So let's start building it already. I don't know if we can actually build it or that we have to wait because we are not producing any ingots at the moment. I think we are actually still slowly producing ingots. Just as see, we are still producing ingots. So I'm just going to slightly wait until we can get it. A new path. Ooh, what's this? Dawn of fossil fuels. We're about to break new ground. After a long time, we'll be able to generate power using fossil fuels again. From now on, we won't be at the mercy of the winds. Everything is almost ready to build the first coal-fired generator. This structure will allow for energy production on a massive scale, though it will need a constant feed of fuel. Sudden blackouts could devastate us, especially if our infrastructure becomes dependent on coal. We need to locate and mine coal deposits and see how much we can stockpile for long-term use. We need to ensure controlled and sustained operations. That's good. Create a fuel reserve to be used in case of emergency. 1200 stock, yes. Okay, let's do that because I believe we have a 4000 stock right now. Let's check. Yeah, we have a 4000 stock, so we're completely stocked up on coal. So this should be okay. We could pool our resources for use later, as long as we have reserves. Yes, so we have reserves. That's good. They have gotten a few ingots in, so they can start building this soon. We have another object complete. Wait for the traps to be set. Our efforts paid off. We can't hope to get rid of them all, but now they seem to be under control to a point where they can't do any harm. Okay, so we did okay on the rat infestation so far. Small success. We get extra morale. We are still out of power though. So, but yeah, we get more ingots in. So we just have to be a little bit patient, and then we can get the coal power steaming, and we should be okay. Question, of course, will be in the end if we still produce enough coal all the time. But for now, we should be good. Rubber would be advised. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, 2 more ingots to go and they can build our coal power plant. I like it. And they have everything. They can now build the coal power plant. Oh, this should be fantastic. Is there another research we can already do? Can we do this one? Yes. Steel and motors and the metalworks. Basic tools, wire, steel, motors and engines. Okay. And committed workforce. The pub and a fair meal, but we need a lot of ingots for it. So let's start this research. We'll take 80 hours. And then we're getting further and further along. I kind of like it. Now, they're building that up. That will take some time. That gives me time to upgrade another one of these actual windmills. So yeah, let's upgrade. We don't have the ingots yet, but we already have half of them. Let's also upgrade this one so that we also get some clean energy. We don't need it all to be clean energy. I mean, it's okay. We can use coal. But, why is it still saying that? There's still resources there, so it should not be a problem. These also start to pose issues. Probably because we just produce so much that our stockpiles are full. Yeah. And because we have no power, these are all not working very efficiently, leading to other issues. See, we only make 8 a day. So, yeah, that's really, really slow. So, we need the power. Okay, development complete. That's good. 45 coal. Let's put in workers. And, wow, look at that. We now generate 20,000 surplus power almost. I love the coal power plant. This is good. Look at how much power we produce. 18,560 constant. Just have to keep checking the numbers for the coal. See, now production is a bit below consumption, but we have to see if that holds up or not. Romans use sheep intestines, a practice still employed by the Welsh in valleys. Oh dear. Alright, this is now producing 22 a day, 45 a day. Okay, let's see. It's not producing enough though, but we can actually start producing here now too. We just need more craftsmen. That's it. Alright, let's keep training them. Let's keep training more craftsmen. Can you build batteries? Not yet. We haven't researched anything regarding batteries yet. I think it's also a little bit early in the stuff that we're gonna get, but I might guess that at some point we might be getting something like batteries, but it's not in yet. So all we do now is just produce it and use it. A group of travelers, 24 workers. Yes, please. Population of 344. I like it. We have 7 homeless people though, so let's build a few more residences again. Probably have to build another tavern in this area soon, but that's okay. We can do that. Probably also increase the road network at some point. Let's just build a bunch of houses like this. Let's increase our... Ooh, a concrete road. That would be even better than this, I guess. Alright, let's go like that. Training results. 5 craftsmen. 2 trainees are done. Okay, let's do another batch. Let's do intensive training. No, we'll just do regular training. 5, start training. I should probably run it at speed 1. That's better. Upgrade the main hall. It's time to erase the traces of our days of weakness, fragility, and fear of tomorrow. Let us upgrade our main structure, which serves as our first roof when we made this place our home to be worthy of our current might, with a design worthy of our achievement. Alright, let's upgrade it. We need to provide enough iron ingots, and then we can already upgrade it. So we can soon upgrade this one and make it look nicer, apparently. Now, I was still looking at utilities. The cemetery. Oh, we should be able to upgrade the cemetery at some point too. Medical shed. Now, we don't have the iron ingots, and we can see that most buildings are actually sort of in range of it. I'll just wait a little bit to see if we can upgrade it at some point and get a better range for it. This has produced so much manure that it cannot produce anything anymore. That's all good. I mean, as long as we just have very good production out here. I like it. Are we not having enough tin? What's happening here? Yeah, we just have too much iron ore. We also have enough tin ore at the moment, so I don't know why this building stops working every now and then. Or are we completely filled up on tin? Is that it? That's probably it. Okay. That must be it. Now we can upgrade this buildings too to the next tier. Also need more iron ingots. So we have 2 buildings producing iron ingots. Oh no, this was not producing yet. That was the problem. Okay, fixed. I was going to get it to produce, but we never did. Now it's producing iron ingots, although, oh yeah, here they are. Now we should be producing more than we use. Objectives are set. The start of a new era. Here it goes. We will now upgrade our main building. Let's see what it looks like. Should be nice. Well, they should come in and start to build it soon. I hope. Can already see the blueprint a little bit. But yeah, they're not coming in yet to start constructing it. I want to see what they make out of it though, because this will be our new main building. We have 138 people without a job. We might actually start to pump out a bunch of buildings that will help us, because we're out of wood, for instance. So we need to get better field camps to produce more wood. So let's start with that soon. But for now, let's take a look at what this building becomes. Be right back. Okay, Gamer Mama. Let's see what this building will be. Oh, it's taking them a long time. You know what? We need to work on wood. Ooh, training complete. 3 new people in. Good. Let's do another batch. Then we're done training for a while. But yeah, we do need more wood. Right now we are pretty much out of it. So let's set up a few extra camps where we can start to bring in a ton of wood. And then I have to build a few roads, but that shouldn't be the biggest problem. And we have plenty of workers available to us now. Here's the new building. This is our new main hall now. Looks pretty sturdy. So yeah, it's nice. I don't know. Doesn't really feel like this is our main proud building, but yeah, okay. It is something. We still have plenty of stuff around. I really wish there was an upgrade already for making better wood and all, but... Orchard, that could be one that produces us some would actually, but general workshop, pressure systems. Yeah, it's not really in. It's not really in. Go to the second tier. Orchard can only grow fruits. Inland fishing. Oh well. We'll have to see how all of those buildings will do. Oh, this one can have an extra worker in. We can also just go over all of these and start adding workers wherever we haven't yet. That might be a good start. So let's go over some of these buildings and see if there's still openings that we haven't fulfilled yet. No, we've gone over all of them. So we just have to wait now until some of the new ones are done. We have placed a few new ones, so just be a little bit patient. The only thing I don't like currently in this game is the patchy ground looks weird. Yeah, the ground looks really weird, and every time you build something, the whole elevation goes away. It will just make everything flat for you straight away. And that is not the nicest part. So that is kind of the wonky thing in this game at the moment. Other than that, I do really enjoy it though. And I think they've done an amazing job with this. It is very good, works quite well. The development is at a nice pace. In the beginning, it didn't grow so fast with the migrants and all. But that has really turned now. And now, since we haven't developed rubber yet, my people are making babies like crazy. So they actually changed that, so to speak. Alright, let's upgrade this road. Yes. I don't know why this road isn't visible though, but we'll see. Now we're going to continue from here. We're going to go this way to extend the road network to right here. Then I think, yeah, there's more out there. So let's just go this way. That is something. So these roads are now ready. Okay, we got a few more trainees in. That's good. So we do now have enough to man specific buildings. Giving all these buildings a road network connection is actually quite important because that is your way of making sure that they work productively. That's why I'm doing this right now. But I do believe, Donnie, that this could be a game right up your alley and that you would enjoy this. So there's just a whole building. Like, it's a bit of a mix between Surviving the Aftermath, End Zone, those kind of games. So I think this could be fun for you. Only 8 people in the cemetery. That's not bad. Maybe some already decayed, of course. That could be, but I don't think it's too bad. Metal research is already done. We can do this one because we need a bit more paper research, but we can already go for agriculture. Okay, let's research agriculture. Let's get orchards. I like that. Yeah, we're full with the tin. It's okay. I kind of want to upgrade these now, but do we have the ingots? Yes. Okay. We can also make... Oh, basic tools and wire we already make, but we also need to make steel, motors and engines. So if we upgrade both of these, we still have to build 3 more of those to get the steel, the motor and the engine. So that might actually be something that we do right now. So let me rotate this a little bit. Here we go. Let's set up an area for it right here. 1, 2, 3. And he will be producing those other 3 things. That might be good. Yeah, I like a little bit apocalyptic build. Going to wishlist it, I think. Yeah, I haven't really figured out if it's easy to, you know, let everybody die and let everybody perish. But I bet you will have no trouble finding a way to make them all as dead as quickly as you can. So yeah, I think this will for sure be one for you to enjoy. Okay, so now these will be upgraded. This will be metalworks. As far as I know, there's no pollution in the game that actually affects the people negatively so far, so it should be okay. I mean, there is pollution, but I didn't read anything about it affecting the people negatively. How's the food? Oh, we don't produce enough food at the moment. I'll figure a way. Yeah, you will. Kind of hopeful that once we also get to the better meals, that those will also be easier produced so that we can produce higher numbers. But I'm not sure yet. Not for the channel. Oh, you can also put it up on your channel. People will enjoy that. You'll make funny videos on your channel, so that's no problem. Okay, let's see, because there the building comes. I'm not a big fan of the build stages, though. I mean, you get some sort of a blueprint and all of a sudden the whole building appears. I think they can do better with that. But on the other hand, I do like the details on the buildings and how they are coming out, so that is pretty good. I think they've done well with that. But this should include a few build steps. I think that would improve the game even further. And like the roads are kind of on the map, I'm not a big fan of that too. Basically, I think they have a fun game as long as they can get the map to work better. The ground and the soil and all. Then it's even more fun. Alright, this one is ready. So let's start producing tools. Let's start producing more wire now. There we go. So these two are now really productive. And then we can get into steel, motors, and engines. Although the engine is still locked, but that's okay. We will just have the buildings ready. So let's get into steel production. We are now producing steel beams. Maybe we can build a steel bridge or whatever. I don't know. Probably not, because why would we bridge anything? There's no water, but still. Orchard's almost ready. We are now using more iron ingots, but we are still producing enough. Okay, that's good. But this one is almost ready. So let's wait for that to be fully done so that we can build the next one. See, orchards is ready, so we can get into fruits. Let's start making some motors. There we go. Okay, nice. Demand from the people. Whoa, what do you want? Chief, we propose a new arrangement. We don't have to meet our clothing needs with leather rags anymore. From now on, we wish to wear more comfortable clothes by using a mixture of leather and linen in our clothing. Reinforced and comfort enhanced clothing distribution. New formula. Weaving. Average per capita clothes distribution for worker classes decreased. Chance of diseases from weather conditions is decreased. Okay. Well, I guess that's okay. We can try that. A new formula. We are producing clothing somewhere. I just don't remember. Oh, here we are producing clothing. So there is a new way here, I guess. I don't know if it's actually working, but there is a new regulation for it now, apparently. Here we have work clothes, which could be nice. This is still not able to research. That is not able. This we can do. That also gets us to medicine. And region region improvements. That's what I was looking for. So we can improve the regions even further. Yes. New coating material. Yeah, that's all fine. That's all fine. Okay. So we are now producing wood again, which is good. We have stones, we have iron ore, we have plenty of mushrooms. Meals are slowly decaying, but that's not the biggest issue. Tools are going down, but we should now be producing more tools. Although we only produce 50 a day. And we need 100 a day. So we actually need another metalworks to start producing tools for us. Because right now the efficiency isn't good enough. Okay. We did build a third one, so we could set this one up for tools as well then. Although we don't have operating class workforce, so we need to train some extra people. Oh, we're out of paper almost. Okay, let's start training, then we'll accumulate more paper. kind of feel like we should rearrange our buildings at some point a little bit. And we need a ton more paper, so that might be good. Winter is here. Oh, really? Almost, almost. Not much death in this game. Maybe we'll introduce plague, tornadoes, raging fires. There's fires, there's stuff. People die. We got some lightning strikes. And with the rats, we could end up with a disease. Luckily, we didn't. But we could have ended up with a disease. So, you know, there is stuff like that in the game. Only, fortunately for us, so far, we've managed to keep everything under control. But I bet Donnie will find a way to have things spiral out of control instantly. So that could be a lot of fun. Alright, scouts arrived in a new region. Let's start digging. That's okay. You know, let's start... Oh, that's the report that we just watched, I think. Show the report. Oh, doesn't show the report. Okay. Guess the guy is still going there. Ooh, seaside. Let's send the scout team. Hey, Laura. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, it's a harsh winter though, but we manage. Most things look quite in the plus, although we're starting to lose vegetables. However, we can only store 5,000. And we're not really making them right now because of the winter. But I do think we need to get an upgrade for this. Now, that is in the works here. We hear this one. So we just need extra paper to get that going. If we go with another... lumber mill, we can actually get another paper maker, and that will help us out. We are making paper right there, so if we build this right here, there we go, we can build paper in this one, and that should help increase the efficiency there. Regional improvements is done. Anything else that we can already do? No, we have to wait for the papers and all to come in. But with the regional improvements... Logistics, is that where that is? Nope. Utilities. Coal generator, nope. Resources. Fish farm. Basic mine, kill yard, yeah. So maybe at one of our cookhouses or something we can now make those rations. Would that be it? Doesn't look like it. It says it's research. So let's check the tree. We get the enhanced work hall. And that can make tinned rations. Okay, so we can probably upgrade these now to the... And then we should probably also get the tinned rations in here. That might be the difference. Okay, let's build the... enhanced work hall. Herbal tea, tent leather, pottery, and mead. Okay, so I don't see... Oh, here it is. In the general workshop we can build the tinned rations. Okay. Well, we can still upgrade these though and get them to be probably more productive. 23 a day, 46 a day. Hopefully they'll be more productive. We get the paper one soon. There we go. Let's get the extra paper in so that we really produce enough paper for the next research. This one is out of mushrooms, but there should be new ones in the new year, so that should be good. We got 2 new craftsmen in. Ever so slow. We're getting where we want to be because we wanted 2 craftsmen in here, and we have them now. So we can produce another 50 tools a day. Right now, consumption is 46. We are already overproducing, and we should now really be overproducing. So with all the developments, we're getting more and more into balancing stuff right now. And that's not a bad thing. It just, you know, makes things a little different. Kind of just waking up, stayed up too late. Also trying to watch 3 streams at once and missing a 4th. Everyone is on. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can just close mine and watch all the others. That's fine. You know, just do whoever you want to view. That's okay. How are you doing? Hope you have an okay day. How are the kids? And of course, hubby, but he's probably still getting back on his feet slowly. Alright, 73%, 70%, 67%. It's not that fast, but it's okay. We have plenty of water out for now. We have good numbers of water anyway. I might also upgrade the stockpile here, because that will have an increased amount of stuff that we can store, including water and all. This can store up to 5,000 of a certain item. And this also. Can we increase this? Oh, we can set the number higher if we want to. So this is some sort of pre-balance, but if we want to change that, we can actually do that. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. All right, these 3 are done. Let's get continuing with the herbal medicine. It still produces, but we do need these trained guys. So that's good to know. Was this making mead or pottery? I think mead. So let's get going with the mead. We're not producing that much right now because they need the foreman in. As long as that's not in, it's not good. It also apparently needs access to a freight service that we don't have yet. Now, these are little things the game usually doesn't really explain to you. So I'm kind of not so happy with that. Where's the freight service? I don't see that yet. Probably somewhere in here then. So, or do we already have that unlocked? Purification plant. No, we don't have a freight service yet. So we did upgrade buildings and now we need a freight service, but it's not there. Oh. The pub. Yeah, we know about the pub. The lightning arrest, but we still have to research that. The bakery, enhanced workshop. There was another building that I thought... Metalworks. Yeah, the purification plant. I don't see the purification plant anywhere in here. Or I am missing something. That could be the case, but I still don't see it. Water pump orchard. No, there's no purification plant. It's not in here, not in there, and not in there. Utilities, that's where I would think it is, but it's also not in here. There's no purification plant. And logistics also doesn't have it. So we might need to do another research to also get the purification plant. Right, everything got it there. Dinner is served. Take care, chat. Alright, you have a great dinner. Say hi to Joanne from us, and we'll see you next time, Donnie. Have a good one. Coal power plants, wind turbines, but not even horse transport. Isn't the development a bit off? We have horse transport. We have horse carts. We've built a place for horse carts. Yeah, the cart yard. And it has horses and it's walking the horses around. And it actually gives a production boost to certain buildings. So yeah, there is the cart yard. I actually think if we place this somewhere here, it might actually give a production boost to a lot of these buildings. Maybe this is actually what it needs. Freight transport. Maybe this counts as freight transport. Logistical needs of nearby buildings. So yeah, that might actually be the building it needs. Thanks for that, Cooper. Thanks for that. Now I remember, that is exactly what we need. Alright, let's do another batch of training, because we need more craftsmen. And now might be a good time to upgrade this to the stockpile to the next tier. Yes. Oh, that's actually good. But that might be the freight service that we were looking for. I was the missing one yesterday, so everyone gets a turn. Lol, also, I love your city building too much. Ah, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Is this also missing? No, that's not missing that stuff. Regular brakes in good hands and barter rights. Okay. Okay, they're finishing the cart yard now. Hopefully it works for these. But I kind of doubt it that this is exactly what it needs in terms of the freight service. But you never know. It could be the missing link. Who knows? And I mean, I've already been streaming for 2.5 hours, Laura. So my stream will not last much longer because I want to go to bed early today. I'm quite a bit tired. So year 8 is over. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Here we're going to get the bad numbers, people. Let's see. 0 people died. 24 people joined us. And 64 births took place. Oh, that's not too bad. Better than the 170 whatever we got last time. Stuff got replenished. Everything looks good. We got 4 new developments. 23 structures. A new region. And 3 regions improved. Okay. Well, those are kind of good numbers. Yeah, this doesn't count as freight access. So that's pretty sad. But still, we have the extra carts and it should provide a little bonus. See, freight support, it's plus 13. So that is the good news. Training continues. Yeah, this just need to continue it. Now, another thing we could just go with is keep developing areas here. So let's build a watchtower, a road, and a mine. Let's go to the valley. Can we do anything in here? No. Workforce 0. Shoreline. Yeah, I know. I want to go to the valley. See, we can build a road here. We can build a mine here. We just need to get the food supply going. And then we should be okay. We can now build the woodcutter here and get extra logs in. We can build a road here. Okay. And what can we do in the highlands? We can build a mine and another road. Increases daily production. Okay. So we are getting more stuff done in the regions. We just need more people and make sure that they have a food supply. And that might help us out very much. A guest meeting request. Okay. No worries. I missed most of the stream because I played Minecraft till 5 AM. So fell back asleep after the kiddos left for school. Well, as long as you had good fun with Minecraft, Laura, that is no problem at all. You should do whatever you please. Greetings, we are known as HR. Uh-oh, the HR department is coming. That's bad. And we're here on business if you're interested. What sort of business, you ask? No, I didn't ask, but okay, you tell me. Why, that of people, of course. We're not an established organization per se. We mainly work by foreclosing on individuals who fail to fulfill their responsibilities to search in larger bodies and take their burdens upon themselves until they're compensated for it. So you're like a guy for hire to pick up other people. Okay. Afterwards, we deliver these people to those who cover their debts. It is simple as that. I have a nice crowd of 13 people I can present you with. We hear some of them are quite knowledgeable in certain technical fields. Are you interested? This is awful, but tell me more. You'll get the price for 13 people. Stop talking crap. Tell me what you want for their freedom. You will learn the price we must pay to bring these people into our community as free individuals. We won't get involved and you won't visit us again. HR will go on its way, likely never to be seen again. Alright, we'll hear the price to make them free. 450 basic tools. Wow. Behavior unbecoming of a friendly business negotiation. Especially for the ruler of such a makeshift village, all your structures are so flammable too. Anyway, since you don't know us yet, we'll let it slide this time. If you want to be a hero, here's the price for your so-called freedom of 13 assets. Take it and leave us. Yes, there we go. Okay. So now I wonder what we get out of it. Do we get some good craftsmen? That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Hey, Vladimir, good to see you. How are you doing? Congratulations to everyone boozing at the Day of the Bee. I guess that's a bee. Okay. We have done the right thing. These people are now free members of our community. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, we got 2 of these guys in. Wow, that gives a huge boost. So this goes from 14 to 42 a day. That really helps. We still need one more though. There we go. Okay, training results are in. Yep, we got a few trainees done. Okay, good. So now these buildings are actually quite productive. And doing a good job. Shore established. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, so we've done some developments. We've made the town go better. We still, yeah, we have everything in there too. Town is kind of running. Now we just need the stuff to do these researches every time. Like at a cemetery and a fruit pie. So let's start the research on the cemetery. We did get the orchard. Kale yard. So it should probably be on number 2, the orchard. Fruits. And we can also get to inland fishing soon. But I want fruits. Is there a way to determine which land is actually really fertile and which land isn't? Well, we can just go over it. Oh, here we can see certain icons that display it. Okay. Okay. Let's rotate it a bit. Can we get higher than those bars that we see there? It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like we can get higher than plus those 3. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like we get higher. Alright, well, we'll place it somewhere here so that it's a bit out of the way of where we actually normally build. Ah, so we can only build one close to a certain area, or the bars will not go down, actually. Alright, let's build one on this side too. Let's build 2 orchards. Let's see what we can get out of it. Yep, it's a bee, and today's shifts of people wrangling at last ended. Ah, just some good old blackmail. Well, we know you enjoy that a lot, so, you know, have a great time. Oh boy. How are we doing residentially? 10 people are currently homeless. Oh, that's not too bad. We can just build them 1 extra residence. They should all be good. And then I am going to actually build the medical shed again, so that we provide medical care to people on this area too. Should maybe build it somewhere more here. So that will include more houses by the looks of it. Yeah. Cannot fit it in there, but we can build it somewhere out here. But build it right here will actually work for all these buildings that we have out here. Okay, there we go. Let's continue some form of pavement out here. Like this. So that it's also connected to the road network. That should be good. Welcome back, Gamer Mama. Well, that gives us the medical shed that we need for those people. Let's take a look here. Select resource. Ah, see, this can now also produce logs for us. Okay, we get 1 for fruits. 70 fruits a day. And we'll get 1 for logs. This will produce 42 logs a day. Now we're getting somewhere. We can now finally produce our own trees. Interestingly enough, it didn't say that. So I would like it to also tell you that you can use that for just wood production. Because we still need a lot more wood. So I would like to increase the whole production of this. Can I just get another one going with the same yield? No, but we can just build one out here then. Let's give these road connections. There we are. And then do the same here. And that way we can just make sure that we get more trees. I like more trees. Under construction. All right, we'll wait until these are done. And then might be the moment when we're actually going to slowly shut off the stream, because I'm getting a bit tired. We have been doing quite a bit of work already, and I think we're doing quite okay at this point. Oh, the cemetery is also done. We can now upgrade the cemetery. We need iron ingots, but we can get a higher level cemetery. Well, let's do yes, and we'll see how that goes too. It's interesting though, and the further we get into the game, the more intriguing it gets, and the more interesting things we encounter and developments we do, and it's starting to get a little bit more complex by building different buildings and all. So I do like it, and I do like the freedom that you have. So there's not a lot of limitations. You can basically build anywhere on the map. It won't really hurt efficiency and that kind of stuff as long as you build road connections. So I'm actually quite happy with how this game rolls and how it works. So, yeah, this is a good game so far for me. I like it. Let's get on with apples here. I'm a fan of the game so far. I think I'm going to dive into it a bit more and specialize in the game so that we can have more fun with it. Still have to figure out some things like why are we getting this bread and what does it actually do. But there might be information also on that, and maybe in the statistics or anything. Although, nah, I don't think in the statistics. Maybe it's in the overview. Strong taste. Life. Food. Everybody has food, so that's good. Entertainment is an issue, so we need to provide a bit more entertainment. Food quality, food distribution, food quality, food distribution, housing, healthcare, workforce condition. The people are pretty happy. Cannot really see what they actually eat or something, so But if we go over here and we check, for instance, the fruit, daily consumption is 0 because we're just making it. But we also made a herbed garlic bread, and they actually consume it. So they eat it. It's probably working just as food. Oh, we can add people to those locations on via this way too. That's helpful. And we do get some good productions from other regions, which is also helpful. So I do like stuff in this game, and it's actually a pretty good game so far. Let's take a look at the buildings that we've been working on. Are they done now? The 2 orchards were done, and I did upgrade another building, but now I don't remember what I actually upgraded. That's not smart. Oh yeah, we built this one. Medical shed, that's up and running, so that's good. We need to get to medicine. But we also upgraded another building as far as I remember. But I was just talking so much, now I forgot. Okay, I really forgot what we were upgrading. Was another building that I was like, oh, we should check that soon. Oh well, it's not that bad. I really can't remember. I feel not so smart now. Tra-la-la-la-la. Anyways, I think we've done well, but there's a lot more to come and a lot more to explore, and that's exactly what we are going to do, but in another stream. So this is going to be it for this lovely Wednesday evening. So thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for all the fun and laughter. It was very nice having you all in chat and to stream for all of you. I will be back on Friday where with Ostriv we're going to continue our little Ostriv town, and then on Sunday it will be farming with friends again. So I hope you will all tune in for that and enjoy all the fun that we'll have there. We hope that Gamer Mama and TripKip will still recognize the farm after all the hard work we put in last time. And we hope that Fireline can join us again. For now, have a great rest of your evening or day, depending on where you live and what time it is. And if you're going to bed soon, sleep well. And have a great rest of your week. Take care, stay happy, stay healthy. And then I would love to see you all very, very soon again to have a lot of fun on another stream. For now, take care. See you later. And bye-bye.